Sometimes my mouse will just be eaten by the void, and I don't know what happened to it. I can
Yep.
still click on stuff. I really hate that.
Is it maybe CPU usage related?
I think it's just Chrome being
Oh,
Chrome.
are you not on the Opera yet? Come on.
I did it. I did install it like a long time ago, and I started porting things over. But I'm just so used to Chrome.
Yeah, but it's very similar in my opinion.
You one of them VTubers.
Well, it's my character, right?
Yeah.
I thought it was a neat little thing to do.
I do like it very, very much.
It is.
I'm
very
kinda
awesome.
jealous that I don't have a character of my own.
It's pretty cool.
Or you can just be one of the beds.
I could, yeah.
Yeah, that tiefling, that's definitely not the apprentice of that wizard we found.
Definitely not. Never.
Theories will remain theories until uncovered.
Yes.
I've already
There
uncovered
it
it.
is.
So
I've solved your puzzle,
He's
Game
so-
Master.
So
Don't
funny
compare
story
to
about
me.
VTuber avatars. I'm a part of a gaming organization, and we've got like upper leadership meetings. There's nothing quite like having an upper leadership meeting with a guy who's like using a VTuber cat avatar to talk.
Nice. Nice.
Well, I also had that kind of meeting, but mine was in VR chat. Yes.
Nice. Also very cool.
Definitely nobody got distracted. Yep, great idea. We normally already have issues with everyone just not paying attention.
Oh man.
Can't wait for Stripe to get here so we can get started, huh?
If he's not gonna be here in 3 minutes, I will start.
Yeah, I was trying to think of like a good time frame, like time limit that he's got.
Yeah, it's handy to establish just a time limit so you can just unbiasedly say, yo, if somebody is not here at that time, we'll just start without it. So it doesn't feel like, oh, it might be targeting me, they start earlier.
Especially
I
if we
feel
have
like
a big
half hour
party.
after start time is usually a pretty good bet.
Yeah, that's.
To be fair, most of us are used to one still.
Yeah.
Fair.
So this is normal for me because we start in 30 minutes usually. But now
And for
that
20 sessions before that, we started 3 hours after that.
yeah,
Summertime or something like that, or just cause?
Well, that was our original schedule.
yeah.
And then some other things started to pop up. We're like, hey, let's play on Saturdays instead.
I didn't know that there was a schedule change.
We had 2 schedule changes.
Yeah.
Do we have 2?
Yeah, we had Wednesday, and then now we're on Saturday. That's 1. And then we went from like 1 or 2 to 12 to 1.
Yeah.
Hey, I no longer have 7-hour meetings. I'm happy.
Cool.
Damn, that's almost as long as a school day.
Isn't
Do I have
school like
anything?
5.5?
No, school's like
School's like 8 hours a day.
yeah, easy.
Oh, you're talking about post-secondary. I forgot about post-secondary being longer.
The American education system is based around teaching kids to work factory jobs
Yes.
and teaching them like, hey, show up at this time every day, and you get to go home at this time and you eat lunch at this time. It prepares them mentally for a factory job.
Yep.
Yep.
American education system is bullshit.
Except,
I mean, it's the same in
except most
Poland.
factory jobs don't give you weekends and holidays off.
That's true.
Well, yeah, the teachers gotta have time off, otherwise they'll go
Yeah.
even more crazy.
I'm trying
Yeah,
to
my
remember
school
what-
is like 8 to 3.
I think in Canada it was 8:30 to 2:30.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Canada's
the first
so
half
apparently,
hour is homeroom.
yeah. That 8 o'clock is counting homeroom.
I haven't been in high school since.
In 10
God,
years.
it's been 10 years.
Yeah,
Holy
it's-
shit!
It's been almost 10 for
Oh,
me.
Dang.
Me over here, who's still in high school.
I graduated in 2011.
Dang.
That was 2
Wow,
years ago.
I'm no
for me.
longer the oldest. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I mean, I'm
Me
I'm
and
pretty sure
Sap
I'm
are
the
same
youngest.
age. Sap's older than me, so Sap's
Probably.
the oldest in here then.
I was the
All right,
youngest
you
in
can
the
be the
group.
party
Now
parents. I'm not taking care of them anymore. It's your problem.
I used to be the
I
youngest.
mean,
in
he's
the
only like 3 months older than me, 2 months older than me, but he's still older than me.
I regularly say you'll understand when you get older.
You
But
won't.
we're so used to being in chats with 16-year-olds in DI, so
That is true.
regularly.
Yeah, most 16 and 17-year-olds are morons. I'm a moron
All
too,
right,
but
all right, genius.
I'm a moron too. Don't get me wrong. I am among the chunk that is morons. But
Well,
I'm at least
the gaming organization that we're in it's called Damage Inc. and it's like we've got its age limit I think is like what 14 plus. So there's quite a few like 16-year-olds in there that I get along with fine. I've apparently adopted a ton of them.
Yeah,
There's so
people
many
kept
of them.
asking me, like, within a month I had 5 people asking me, can you be my DI daddy? And I'm like, you do realize I'm not going to be the type of dad that, like, throws a football with you. I'm the type of dad to stand over your bed in the middle of the night in a black morph suit with red glowing eyes, daring you to have to wake up to pee.
Yeesh. I've been in groups like that.
yeah, Team Strife's gonna be late.
Okay.
Alright.
So our journey was a long endeavor for our characters as they traveled from the far north side of the western region, from the Fallside town, through the Underdark as they battled their way through monsters and mysteries, whatever they may have come across, until they finally reached the opposite side of the Lonely Crawl, where they ventured on, heading towards rain, but a circumstances made them deviate their course towards Digval, where they found that Ash had a certain urge to go towards the western crater. There he found something, a gift of sort. A weapon? Whether it's a blessing or a curse, we will find out. But after retrieving what was drawing him in, they finally were able to get back on the main part of the journey and head towards Rain. And so they did. After reaching the Rain City... Hello?
Strife.
After they reached the Rain City, they went about fulfilling their very first contract that they've taken upon themselves in Fallside. Taking the money that was promised them upon completion of the task, as well as making an appointment for the upcoming morning with someone who may be able to hear them out. From there on, they went around Rain, purchasing various items, whether it be magical or componental in form or shape, but it wasn't as simple as they imagined. And after visiting Iranafa's store and purchasing said magical items, they headed to an inn which was proposed to by Danko. Finding yourselves in front of this fine establishment which brandishes white walls with large windows which are covered in the beautiful carvings or paintings by the corners of them, where you can see like angelic wings and halos and anything of sort that resembles a godlike image. A door stands before you, and as you push it in, you hear getting busier as it does during the evening, but bustling inside of the tavern.
Sounds like they're a little busy.
There's
Just gonna stay out here in the cart.
There's still plenty of tables open.
What's the price range in this place anyway?
Very expensive.
Uncle.
What? I thought this is what y'all wanted.
Why not? I'm ready here.
Yeah, could use a good night's rest. Do you think they'll mind if I bring Cinder?
I hope not. I'm planning on bringing Budo
Mm.
in.
It's a strange creature.
Oh,
I don't think they'll accept something like that.
Idea. All right, hear me out, Dunkel.
Mhm.
Put the bird on top of Budo, or sorry, the dragon on top of Budo, and then throw your invisibility cloak over both.
How about we just walk in? How about things be simple?
No, you need to climb up through the windows.
Excuse me.
Do they
I
have
walk
a
in.
Do they have a sign that says no?
You don't see any such signs.
Okay, then I'm just coming in with Budo. If they didn't want him, then they should have said so.
So you walk in, and the walls of the establishment are only complemented by the bright wooden interior, which greets you first. And stretching roughly for about 35-40-ish feet in front of you, until it gives to a slightly descended stone floor of the main bar area, where you can see people running around. There's waitresses walking back and forth, and far back towards the end of the establishment you see a bar that's currently not too busy, but a number of individuals sitting by it and having their evening drinks. And you can hear the laughs and cheers exchange within. And to the right of the entrance you see a single staircase that heads up to the beam-supported second floor.
Neato.
Alright. I'll go grab Cinder out of the cart, take them off of their 2,000 silver piece pile.
Okay.
Go ask them the question, Thaddeus.
And bring them inside.
You accommodate pets.
You see one of the waiters that just currently finished setting the drinks for someone on the table to the right of you. He was on his way back, and you see him wearing white shirt with like a reddish vest on top of it. Human. Oh yeah, hi. How can I help you? Sorry. It's getting a bit busy. I'm quite new to this place. Pets. What kind of pets are we talking about?
Dragons.
Birds. Just some everyday dogs and birds.
Let me go and quickly ask my supervisor.
Sir, these
He
are just
runs off
dogs
for-
and birds.
Dragons.
You see him run up, and there by the table there seems to be a lady of taller stature and let's just say fuller, standing there, and he speaks to her for a brief moment, and then he starts running back towards you. He walks up, and with the platter between his hands, he goes, yes, the pets are allowed on the main cobblestone floor. Of course, that is if they don't cause any trouble. Mainly that one, and he points to the two-headed dog.
I'm going to look
Don't
at my
touch it.
dog No. I'm gonna look out. I'm gonna look at my dog, pull a little piece of jerky out of like his side pouch, and go, all right, sit, Budo, sit.
Roll animal handling check.
Come on, this is like one of those times you gotta do it. Come on.
Wait.
I'm waiting.
D100.
Ah, yes.
Oh,
yeah, we gotta
Oh,
do it.
everyone, roll the.
Everyone.
How can we forget?
Oh no, bro.
Oh no, bro.
What else? You can roll 1d hundreds as well.
Yeah, everyone, go for it.
Everyone, this is our daily thing. Yo, God.
533.
So we kind of have this thing where we think the lower numbers kind of mean more luck because that's
Unless
just what
Passion
we've
rolls
noticed.
100, then we're fucked.
And then
Right.
we're doomed.
Which didn't that happen last time?
Yeah, it was last weekend, yeah.
Oh my lord.
Hey, but
Yeah.
Thaddeus rolled a 97.
I just have to say, like, when I was editing it, and there's just like, it happens, and everyone starts panicking, and Ash, you go, oh, you dirty old cunt. I just couldn't. I lost my shit listening to it over and over.
Is that everyone?
I believe so, yes.
4, 5, 6, 7,
Okay,
8,
with
9,
that, animal handling, please. 7.
Ah!
The dog, Buto, as it were, eats jerky, and you tell him to sit. And as the waiter watches, the dog doesn't sit, and you're like, just, and you start pushing his butt down towards the floor, and he finally gets the idea, but you had to kind of force it upon it.
But he lets me. That's the whole point. Like he's.
That's fine. Would you like me to show you to a table?
Sure.
Yes, please.
Okay, follow me. And he starts heading down the stairs. And as you follow, he leads you to the right. There's a larger table, a like 8-person accompanying table. But as you step down the stony stairs, you see a curious individual sitting by the table in front of you, closer to the bar area. First person that catches your eye is a giant person sitting on the floor.
Oh.
Aurelio, would you like to go ahead and...
What you see is this, like, he's sitting on the floor and he's still taller than most people standing. Standing at full height, he'd be somewhere above 10 feet tall. Massive, just generally huge, a lot of, like, stony protrusions and formations on his skin, the skin is gray and has a bunch of black lines, like a Goliath. Has a gigantic greatsword on his back over one shoulder and a gigantic maul over the other, along with a couple of javelins. All suited to his size. Just stupidly large.
I stop everyone for a moment.
Hey, Strife.
And he's just sitting there with normal sized playing cards in his hand, but in his hands they look ludicrously tiny.
We're
not keeping him.
I'm gonna look over. I'm gonna like lean over Thaddeus' shoulder and says, 2 gold says he eat rocks.
2 gold.
Hey, Strife, it's you without hair.
I reach out and like I take Strife's hand and I shake. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. There's no nutritional value in a rock.
Deal.
Eat, Cinder. I didn't lie to you.
But I eat rocks.
Yeah, but you're an idiot.
What do you mean?
Shit.
So you're
lost 2 gold.
You just see Dunkel eating one of the platinum pieces.
Dunkel! This is why Cinder's eating. Damn it, that's why!
I grab the platinum piece and I swap it with a copper.
Can I perception this, or like do I just get? He doesn't care. It's a friendly bet.
Okay.
Alright.
We're not picking up another one.
Do I notice the 2-headed dog?
You definitely do, as it's following its pseudo-master.
There's also another dog. Don't forget.
I drop the cards, turn, and start making my way.
Okay, so as you stand up, standing off of the floor, easy peasy. But then,
Hunching.
exactly, you have to
I
like
am
hunch
going
slightly
to-
to.
Seeing him kind of walk towards the dog,
Yeah,
that's
just
a little menacing. I'm going to step in, like, kind of step between them.
He's just got like this massive grin on his face.
I think Ash would probably notice that Thaddeus is noticeably tensed.
Dunkle's
Hey,
gone.
Strife, would you like
Hello.
to explain what they see when he approaches you and your dog?
So, as they approach the dog, so Budo is a just literal two-headed dog. He's probably just gonna start wagging his tail at.
Also known as a tuberous.
Yeah, we call him a tuberous. I think they have another name in D&D.
They absolutely have another name.
Two-headed
Yeah.
Cerberus.
Yeah. You're going to see a Leonin or lion person step in front. He is wearing some baggy, slightly kind of like reinforced pants. He has a pendant on right now, and he kind of has a darker brownish mane, darker than most of the Leonin. And if you look closely, he has a little bit of cinder and ash coming off of him.
Phrasing. Carry on.
Hello.
Can
Can I pet your doggy?
He's gonna look back to the dog, then look at you and go, "Sure, why not?"
Oh no, I just lost 2 gold.
Go forth, drop on my knees, and just start petting both heads with a hand each.
How good is Buto with strangers?
So far I've been able to. Okay, well, let's just point out what we have done with him. We've taken him to plenty of towns now, and he's been around plenty of people, and he was even part of a show where he was basically surrounded by people.
And I am proficient with animal handling.
Better than me, I'm not.
So let's
It's
go
his
So
ahead.
with my
now.
proficiency bonus of +3, I've got a total of +2 to animal handling.
So let's go ahead and see how that animal handling goes.
About the same.
Not the same.
7.
I've only been able to nat 20 that dog once. and that's the only
One
reason-
head growls as your hand approaches the other head, and as you touch upon, or like between the ears of the first head with like your 2-3 fingers, because like you can't fit the whole hand on top of the dog's face. The other head just calms down.
Hello, puppy.
Dog. Thank you, Passion. Very cool.
Thank you, Passion.
Thank
Very
you.
realistic.
Yeah, very
I am
very
available
impressive.
for weekends and kids parties.
Either way.
Turn back to my friends at the table and just wave them over. Come on, they have a nice puppy.
I gotta hide my dog.
Where's Dunkel?
Dunkel is disappeared, but the
I
dog is
figured.
still there.
Go ahead and roll stealth.
I'm gonna point at Dunkel's dog and say, "We have that one too."
You see a mechanical
Why?
dog. Would you like
Metal
to?
puppy.
Would you like to describe how your mechanical companion looks?
Alrighty. So this
So-
mechanical.
Yeah, go.
Everyone is rolling
I
shit.
don't even need to roll perception. I know where you are.
No, my passive perception is
Come
higher
on.
than that.
Even
Even
my
if-
passive perception is higher than that.
Well,
can see
it's not.
So-
It's not just that. It would have to be active versus active.
So-
but even then, like my passive modifier is a 4, so I would have the 1.
It's definitely obvious that Dunkel's on top of the dog.
So go ahead and describe the dog,
Aw.
if you could.
So,
You forgot to put your hood up, Dunkel.
oh,
Oh,
that's-
floating dragon head.
So this dog right here is a mechanical copper-ish beast. It is basically a steel defender. It does have a emanating glow within it, sort of a blue tealish tone, and it does also have a collar around it.
Metal puppy.
Okay. And as you see that, you also see 2 scale-like feet sticking out from the sides of the dog, as well as there's like a shimmer of like there's this camo that blends in with the background, so like the stony stairs and the white wooden floor, and then just beyond that like camo-ish cloak, you see a kobold's head.
I'm not here.
Little puppy makes little dragon man look funny.
Yes.
You'd be surprised. He looks funny no matter what.
It's true. Little Dragon Man is hilarious.
Licks.
Actually, I got a fun game with them. Let's make a bet. How many pets total do you think our group has?
3.
Pop quiz.
Is 3 your final answer?
Yes.
So one of them isn't with us right now.
He's off having a bit of a look in the Feywild.
Oh,
He got desummoned by the guards.
Guards can go suck my dick.
don't forget about my horse.
Oh! You're right! We have 2 of them.
Blix. Blix.
What's up?
I met new people.
Oh
They
god.
have puppies.
Oh god. I come over, you guys see a fully armored, somewhat shortish, he's 5'8", man, and I just start apologizing. I'm sorry for if he's bothering you guys.
No, he's alright.
Oh.
Hey.
With both my arms, you see me kind of like cradling a tiny dragon wormling, a red tiny dragon wormling, and I just smile and say, "It's all right, I suppose."
Tiny dragon.
Tiny
What do you
dragon.
What do you look like right now, Ash?
So you
Like,
see a relatively
Regular
well armored
human.
in a black breastplate, a bit of a, I think, a bird cage, the lower half of one, kind of pauldron sticking out of his left shoulder, kind of perfect for the actual wormling at the moment, mind you. Sitting there, this human with icy blue eyes, protecting the dragon at the moment.
I'm assuming the dragon's not very friendly with people?
Very not friendly.
Oh,
Friendlier than
Trying
that.
to
I point
train
at
her. This is Cinder.
hi, Cinder.
Good evening.
I just
It
slipped the
seems to
platinum
not.
piece into its claws.
I'm
How-
Orito.
Haven't I seen that dragon play with children before?
Yes.
I'm Orito Stonecracker.
How long have we been out and about by now? I'm trying to think of how old Cinder is.
It's been about 2 weeks. If
Okay.
that.
Thinking
If
about it.
They're tiny. They're harmless.
I'm gonna go check up on the carriage.
Eve, shoot, I forgot, Corey. You guys
Yeah?
want to check this shit out?
Sorry, I was still invested in the game. Yeah, hi. Who are you guys?
No, we're in another adventuring party. We're Red Company, if you're curious. Sometimes that name matters.
What company?
Red Company. It's
Red
kind of our adventuring.
We should get a name like that.
I mean, yeah, the names are
How about
identifiable.
Giant Company, Arilo?
Yay! Claps a couple times.
I couldn't wait to think of the
Green
name.
Giant better watch out. We got Red Giant on the way. We own Naughty Dog.
No! It's not Naughty Dog!
It's a dog and its name is Naughty.
It's
Naughty
Naughty
Dog.
Crest!
It's not even spelled that way, but it's so funny because that's totally what ended up happening.
Yep.
It just happens to be that his.
It's pretty obvious that Strife looks like the physically strongest, right?
Yes.
Oh no, man, I'm from the streets.
I don't know,
Hey,
man.
lion dude.
That little kobold do be looking second strongest though.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Lion dude. I
Yeah,
don't know
what's
your
up?
name. You look
Strife.
strong. Hi, Strife. You look strong.
Thanks. You.
Thaddeus
How
has
far can
walked
you
past-
throw a rock?
Sorry.
Thaddeus has fully walked past everyone who's sitting at the table now.
Very well.
Dunko's following.
Come again, Aurelio? What'd you say?
How far can you throw a rock?
I've never measured.
You should
Oh, well,
measure.
Aurelio, are we talking his size rock or your size rock?
Rock?
Yeah.
Just any rock, right? Why would it matter which size?
Dunkel throws a pebble that far.
There you go.
I don't know how far I can throw a rock. I'm sorry.
We should measure that.
You threw a kobold about 10 feet up.
I feel like I could do better now.
Only 10 feet?
I joined Thaddeus at
I mean,
at the table.
Throwing
You're not
straight up is
doing
a
me.
little difficult.
Respect your elders.
Not that one.
Don't chuck
I'm
your
going
elders.
to.
What the
Walk
hell
past.
that is?
I'm gonna go grab an
Magic's
open.
not real. You're a
Magic's
fucking
not-
insane person.
Magic's not real. Yeah, he's
You
got
want to have a debate right now?
You'll
Nah,
I'm
have
don't-
hungry.
Don't look
We should
bad
get
in front
food.
of the new people.
Who said magic isn't real?
Magic isn't real.
I point at the kobold.
You can't prove it.
So,
What's magic?
Can I cast Mage Hand and have it like poke him in the face?
You think
As you,
think
as you
that's gonna
start
change
to
my mind?
start to do the somatic components, Thaddeus just reaches a hand out and goes, "Not here."
Not here.
What's magic?
I'm protected by the city.
Oh no!
so if you don't believe in magic, do you think you have a soul?
I do have sword.
Soul, a soul.
What's
And
a
if-
soul?
What souls?
Well then, do you want to bet it away?
What's a soul?
Something you have which isn't that valuable.
Isn't that valuable? If
I'll
it's
wager
something
you
I
50
own,
gold
it is
pieces.
very valuable. Huh?
50 gold pieces.
I don't want gold.
You
Do you
failed.
want copper pieces?
Oh shoot!
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna. Can I insight this whole soul not being valuable nonsense?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I shall try to lie about it. Because that is.
Well, then beat at 6.
I will
let
do
me-
the same.
Let me do
Can I roll insight just because Aurelio's confused and is trying to make sense of the situation?
Sure.
Dude, my rolls are so bad right now. Oh no.
I'm-
Everyone's basically.
I'm going to.
You know the same amount of this stuff as Strife.
All right.
I'm gonna stop you all right here.
Yeah. How much?
No one's wagering souls. Dunkel, it's not worth it.
What's a soul?
something that doesn't matter. You want to bet
Don't-
it away on a game of cards? A game of chess?
But you're
That's
not
a terrible
defining it.
idea.
I need to know what a soul is now.
It's just a piece of your body.
If you lose it, you die.
No. You
Oh.
don't die. You still walk around.
I'm already
It's still
like,
walk around, but
It's like
not-
a currency. It's like money. Just
let me
sort of
think.
money.
Let me think about this.
Oh my gosh.
Don't go.
By the way, I do think it is handy to at least describe some others of the new people at this point as well.
Yes.
Because
Yes, it is.
So the person who's asking you for your soul is this about 6 feet, bit shorter than 6 feet tiefling with goat legs and wings, bat wings, who are kind of sometimes accidentally hitting people. Also with little horns and little fangs. That's why he's got a little lisp.
And Eve?
Thaddeus has noticeably sat on the opposite side of the table as you.
If I would have saw you as a tiefling,
I'm
I'm going to like. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna sit next to you. So I'm trying
Ash
to
is right beside Thaddeus at the moment.
So
You guys wouldn't happen to know a minotaur, would you?
What's a minotaur?
I can wait.
Cowman.
All right.
Go ahead.
I
and
think I met
describe.
one in my life.
No, man.
Oh,
Cowman.
I know what cows are.
Yes.
good.
Alright, easy.
Now think of it as a giant man.
Go ahead.
Big as me?
Yes.
Fluffy?
Huh. I don't think that's possible.
All right, and then
Okay, the last
I've
one
only
to
met
stand
two
up
things
from the
big as me.
table. You see a female character. Eve, would you like to describe your character?
Okay. So Eve she's about 5'6", 5'7". She's got long white hair. But she's wearing all black, like head to toe. She's got like a black scarf wrapped over half of her face. And a sword at her hip.
What race was it again?
She's human?
oh, yeah.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh
Alright.
no.
I thought that had to go into that. Okay.
Who else is hungry? I'm kind of hungry.
I'm very hungry.
So
pretty
we've
hungry, too.
described Strife and Dunkel
And Ash.
And Ash.
and Ash
Yeah, we
sitting
haven't described you yet.
at the table in between several of these newer individuals, to the new group at least, is a human who has tan skin but has noticeably gone pale, like unnaturally pale, despite being tan. He's got white hair that has gotten somewhat more wintry, as if there's snow constantly like radiating from his hair. His skin around his lips have gone blue. His eyes, which are normally blue, have gotten sorry, I just got an alert. Please hold. His eyes, which are blue, are kind of icy. And he's got a faint mist just radiating off of like his hands and near his cane. And he has long teal blue robes that also seem a little frosted over. And like a vest underneath, very fine clothes underneath the robe.
So, which your guys' specialties? Like, what do you guys do?
Point to the greatsword. I hit things.
I like that approach. He's gonna like kind of flash his claws out and say, I have a similar fighting style.
Ooh, sounds fun. I'm hungry.
yes.
I
Let's order some
kind of
food.
look down at my sword. I go, sword play?
While we order food, I need to get ready. I pull out a small bag of stones and start popping them into my mouth.
Heck yeah!
I reach into my pouch and I just slide 2 gold over to
Could I
Strife.
have some?
I'm going to take the gold and pouch it.
These are my
immediately.
rocks.
But I want rocks too.
Okay.
Dunkel, you want to be stoned as well.
I take what to me is a pinch, but reach over, drop the pinch, and it's like 7 or 8 of these like like
Pebbles.
1-inch diameter stones.
Thank you
She is-
so much.
You see, it's the tiny dragon that's no larger than a house cat at the moment slowly starts crawling toward the pouch.
No.
No.
Too small. When bigger, I will give you stones.
I kind of pull
I
them
walk
back.
over to the red dragon and I hold up a gold piece.
Their
and
eyes seem to
I
get
ask,
fixated.
I ask if it's okay if I give him a gold piece.
I suppose you could give her one.
So I
Cinder.
slide a gold piece over to the red dragon.
Okay, and you slide it on the table, and as you do, a tiny red dragon paw. Wait, that's actually... Does she have winged front limbs, or is it wings are separate from the limbs?
Wings are separate.
Yeah, because that's wyvern.
Wyvern.
That's
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
Wyvern has wings for front legs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just, I wasn't sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
and you
Worms,
see
worms are the one without them, right?
a tiny paw just reaches and like slides and then starts playing with it and like bites it, and you can just barely hear these tiny teeth grinding on this gold piece as it's playing with it.
Thank you.
May I, like, pet its head?
Yeah. Cinder. Sees their head kind of perks up.
I reach out and I pet its head.
While this is going down, I'm going to like raise a hand for a waiter to come over.
Okay,
Make-
and
make-
this time around, not the gentleman, but the lady that you spotted at the front. She sees you. I'll be with you in a sec. And she just finishes getting an order from some other table.
I'll just nod and wait and let them do the thing.
Cinder coos gently. They'll be 3 weeks in a couple days.
Very small.
Oh, they're so cute.
They're growing up way too fast. But yes,
What
she's
do they?
adorable.
What does she eat?
A lot of things, mostly meat, but I've been trying to keep her from getting too addicted to that one.
Ooh.
And begrudgingly, she tries to eat gold.
He does like
I
twigs
don't
and
see the
berries.
problem with that. So I pop another stone in my mouth.
Stones.
You hear
See, kinda like
steps approaching
nod-
your table. Alright, what can I get you all? And you
One
see,
pig for me, please.
and you see a shining golden blonde hair with these like tiger's eye gem-like eyes, and they are accented by this inviting smile on this weirdly celestial looking individual. Holy, maybe is a better description. And she's wearing like a cream long sleeve Henley top, buttons undone, and a bit of a cleavage showing, and she's got a kitchen what's it called?
Apron.
Apron, thank you. She's got a red apron over her. A pig. Oh, all right then. And she starts writing a pig down.
I'll just have a steak.
All right, steak.
I'll take whatever the special is and mug of ale.
One special is and ale.
Oh, I'd like some ale too.
Okay.
Like a cask of ale too, please.
Should I?
Oof.
Cask of ale and 7 tankards. Sounds good.
6. Make the 7th a tall glass of whiskey.
Very well. And so she does, writes it down. Anything else for you, lovelies?
Could I have a bit of chicken and 2 glasses of milk, I guess.
Milk, very well. And she starts looking around. Any water for the lovely animals that you have around? And companions, perhaps?
Please.
I'm not an animal or companion.
I
Uncle,
got
shut
that.
up.
Okay,
Thank you.
Oh,
By the way,
break
does
it
anyone
into-
speak Dwarvish?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
calling the kobold idiot in Dwarvish.
Yeah.
That's what uncle means. Oh.
Okay, she
When you
leaves
heard-
you alone, and there we go.
When you heard me call him Vista a couple times, that means brave. So
Yeah, his full name is Vista Dunkel.
Brave idiot.
he didn't have a name before we named him. So
Mhm.
She forgot.
So,
Yes.
where are you guys from?
Home.
All over.
do you mean
Bold.
as a group or individuals?
I'm mainly posing this question to the other party.
So
Well-
our group, I guess we met in Fallside, didn't we?
Mm,
Mhm.
yes.
Even though we've been all over
Yes.
now.
I suppose that would be as close to home as I could. Or a starting point as I could give. Full side.
Thaddeus
Um,
at this point has taken his Dwarvish to Common dictionary, and a piece of paper, and is currently writing out phrases in Dwarvish and translating them to Common.
Very well. Ash.
My name is.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, I interrupted you.
You're all good. My name is Ash, by the way. What are your names? I'd like to write them down, at least.
I extend a hand and I say Blitzkrieg.
Alright, Asher Drake Warden.
My name is Eve.
And you make eye contact with Eve.
Mhm.
Both of you. There's a strange familiarity between the two of you. You- It's like you can't put a finger on it, but it's like you've maybe crossed paths in the past. Maybe, I don't know, you met some in the past or something. There's just something. Hint.
I haven't felt that in a while. I kind of dust off my black armor a little bit and kind of just wonder why I would ever feel that way about anyone here.
What's happening, Ash? Are you alright?
I'm having deja vu. I don't know what this feeling is actually. I haven't had it ever. Anyway, nice to meet you, Eve. Nice to meet you, Blitzkrieg. And you are. You see me having like a small sketch pad. I'm kind of like scribbling onto at the moment. Also, what color were your eyes, Blitzkrieg?
Brown.
Okay. And yours, Eve?
Shit, I don't know. Hang on. They're like a silver.
Okay. You're playing with Cinder. You would notice that the blue, icy bluish purple eyes of Cinder 100% match mine at the moment. Like they're perfect copies of each other a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. And I look towards the tiefling.
Kiwi Korai of the Kiwi clan. You might know.
Oh my. You see me struggling to write that down a little bit. How do you spell that one?
Kibi Corey.
Of the Karai clan.
No,
Okay.
Kiwi clan.
Kiwi clan.
Kitty.
Kiwi clan. Alright. And
You can just call him Korai, really.
Korai.
Corey.
Okay. To meet you. And then my big friend.
Oh,
What's your name?
Orilo Stonecracker Vaimelaga.
Oh my god, every time I play with a Goliath, I just add a character, they always have a really long last name. It's so funny. I don't know why.
I mean, it's kind of Goliath naming convention to have a long last name.
As
It's a
big
clan
as
name.
they are.
It's like man split in half-inator or something.
So they have 3 names: their name, nickname, and clan name.
It's so funny every time.
You can usually get his attention by saying "big guy."
Big guy. All right, that's. What color are your eyes, big guy? And you.
They're stone, like a solid stone slate gray.
All right, and you, Corey?
Just brown.
And without much interruption, the same lady comes up and she sets the drinks across the whole table, and then a moment later she comes in rolling in a barrel of ale.
Thank you.
I pass her a
You're
platinum
welcome.
piece.
How much is this?
Everything so far? And she's like, right, checking her notes. 20 gold pieces.
I hand her 2 platinum pieces.
Oh, I was gonna get it. Thank you.
Very kind. And she takes it from me. And
I
drops it
almost
into the pocket.
instinctually, like without looking up from my book, like wave my hand to summon my mage hand and stop halfway. And just reach into my pouch and just pass it over. Stupid rules.
Yeah, this town kinda sucks.
What was that?
Safe to assume that you guys use magic as well.
What's magic?
What's magic?
Oh no.
No, there's 2 of them, and I'm not
Yeah.
happy.
Oh no.
Is that the thing my
God.
village shaman did?
Yes.
That's cool. Orilla voice may change, as that is really scratching up my throat.
Understandable.
Yeah, I tried to do a voice like that at the beginning, and then I realized that was.
I go over to Aurelio with one of the tankards, and I look up at him and I say, "Could you fill me up, buddy?"
Pick it up and like do my best to manipulate the little spout and just pour it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll dexterity check.
Oh god.
Just
Oh,
flat
God.
decks or
Yeah, dexterity check like that. Oh no, you did not.
Yeah.
There it is.
One thing he knows, it's ale.
There's a tiny hole where the cork was, atop the bottle, atop the barrel, and he tips it with the most gentle of motions, and not a drop spills as this perfectly fine stream pours from the barrel to your tankard, filling it up to the brim.
Nice.
Are you a bartender or some shit?
and then tip it back and just take a couple mouthfuls straight from the barrel.
Well, that's yours now.
Fountaining, of course, you know.
Oh,
He's
okay.
polite.
Alright.
I'm striving.
I see that.
His ale and like kind of look at him like, oh.
Ooh.
I see Aurelio doing that and ask if anyone else wants some backwash ale.
Oh,
What's
He found of it.
See, I was
No, I
smart.
haven't.
I got mine before he took a drink.
You see me place one of my cups of milk in front of Cinder and then place my own down. And then you see as the little dragon looks at its own cup and then goes over and steals mine. And then I reach over behind them and take the cup that I had just tried to give to them and drink it instead. Trying to work on their greed.
Aurelio, you'll feel like a slight poke on your right calf.
Bro.
What's L?
It tastes real good.
It doesn't.
Is it
It also makes your brain go a little fuzzy
oh
if you
is
have
it
enough.
is it meat juice?
No, it's not
No.
meat juice.
No.
No, it's plant juice.
Oh, plant juice.
You want some?
I would like to try. Yes.
bring down the cask, and like his brain buffers for a second as he's brought down the cask to the kobold, just trying to figure out, okay, how do I give him some of this?
Little man's gonna need a fucking.
Open his mouth and just pour it in.
There it is.
Wait, I need to inform you how tall he is. He's 2 foot 3 inches. So that is,
You're like Horilo's calf.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Out of curiosity, doesn't he already have a drink in front of him?
He does. There's a drink on the edge of the table which has not been touched.
He can't reach up the table.
Before we
wait,
need a kid seat.
I think we need a booster seat over here.
I was just gonna say that we need a little booster seat over
Like,
here.
how do I give him some? He's so small.
Just pour it in his mouth. He's got
I-
a big mouth.
Pour it into one
okay.
of the tankards. She brought enough tankards for everybody, so pour it into one of the
Okay.
tankards.
Reach over
And
and
you probably
grab.
pick him up and put him on the table. He's small enough. He'll fit on the table.
Reach over and
was
grab
gonna
the
reach
unattended
over.
tanker.
Oh, never mind. Go ahead.
Oh, you want up on the table?
Yes, give me upsies.
Reach down, just grab your, just like reach around your entire torso, lift you up and put you on the table, and fills up the tankard.
Thank you.
I'm 90% sure it was full to begin with.
So Uncle begins to
Has
drink.
scaled a building before, can't climb table.
Oh gosh.
Tables, my mortal enemy.
Okay, and the amazing smell of cooked meat and all that, steamed vegetables and roasted potatoes and whatnot hits you as a number of individuals bring all of your orders at once, setting them in front of you.
Swallow the rock I've been chewing on.
Not a full pig, it's a pig's rib rack. Yeah, there we go. Pig's rib rack. It has stuffing inside of it, just like vegetables and whatnot, and there's like a gravy on top of it, and then obviously steak with some grilled potatoes and like a nice easy getting down salad, and there's like additional small cup of gravy if you wanted to use that on your steak as well.
I quickly put all of my books and papers away. I don't want grease on this shit.
I still never
Okay.
understood.
He's
why,
just gonna pour the gravy on all of it and just start going in, just eating it as
They-
fast as he can.
They don't happen to have utensils or Relo size, do they?
I mean, if you ask me,
Were any brought out?
They just
they were,
they're
but
gonna
the
give you
standard
a
size.
ladle.
They might have a pitchfork in the stables.
I'm gonna
Just
I'm
sort-
gonna unsheath my like pretty decent sized knife. It's like a Bowie knife, like bigger than average, and hand it to him.
Take it.
How clean is it? That's my question.
It's not.
How much do you think Aurelio actually cares if it's clean?
That's a good point.
Dude,
You
he's
you
eating
see some
rocks.
like dried blood on it. You don't know what
He just
origin.
watched a man. This man just watches another man eat rocks and is like, he's not gonna eat with a dirty knife.
Well,
Sniff the knife.
everyone has standards, right?
Wait, Thaddeus, you know the last thing I used that on, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Sniff the knife. Wipe it off on the forearm and just start going to town.
Nothing comes off the knife.
Yep. He doesn't care.
Thaddeus very clearly just averts his gaze and looks somewhere else.
Dunkel's laughing.
He was like about to take a bite and then just no, maybe later.
Dang.
That's fucking disgusting.
And then for the
sorry.
stuffing, he just takes handfuls at a time.
I still never understood why y'all burnt your creatures into this.
Because it tastes better.
Tastes better.
Well, I like my food cooked, because where I come from, if you don't cook it, it gets frozen, and then it's too hard to eat.
Interesting.
We would leave ours out so it could like smoke and dry. Keeps
Ooh,
longer that way.
that's interesting.
Thaddeus gets up from the table, grabs a baked potato and his drink, and just walks over to the bar.
Okay.
Bye, Thaddeus.
I still don't understand eating that well, but I'm getting the hang of it.
How do you not know how to eat?
Well, I spent a lot of time just dealing with rations, and so it got to the point where I wasn't even looking at what I was eating. I didn't enjoy it, I suppose.
Oh,
You know?
that makes sense.
Long voyages kind of get samey after a while. Anyway.
But that's the best type of eating.
That's why you gotta have rocks. They really make it taste better.
They really do. It's a good snack.
Sometimes you eat
I'll
raw.
keep that in mind.
Thaddeus.
Y'all never seen them.
Thaddeus, what's your heading?
I'm gonna get a room.
Okay, very well.
As soon as I'm done with my food, I'm probably gonna do the same.
Okay, so should we just cut to the
Sure.
forward? Okay, so if everyone gets a room here, I'm assuming you were
Can I ask
renting
for a
a
stable?
room here anyway at the new party.
I probably just have
Yep,
like the
I put
stables.
10. Yeah, I put 10 gold already for rooms.
Yes, you did.
Just tell me how much I need to spend on my food and room.
So that's 1 gold piece for a room.
I think I covered the food.
You did, yeah.
And I probably would have negotiated for a relo.
What is
Oh, yeah,
the most expensive room?
The most expensive room, it's on the very top floor. It's almost like a penthouse-ish. It's under the roof. It costs 10 gold pieces.
Yeah, I'll just
But
buy
vaulted
that.
ceilings.
Okay.
Oh,
Very well.
dang.
So you get keys to that room. Room F01. And the rest of you getting normal rooms for 1 gold piece.
Dunkel's sleeping in the
Yep.
carriage.
Except you, Aurelio.
Yep.
You technically cannot go up the stairs without breaking them.
Yep, I sleep in the stables.
Very well.
You're sleeping out of sight as well, huh?
Oh no, they're bonding.
Oh god. They're gonna rub off. I don't know who I'm more afraid of rubbing off on who.
I didn't quite catch what you said. What'd you say?
You're sleeping outside as well, huh?
I do. It's too small in
Aw,
there.
They're gonna be best of friends by the morning.
Oh no.
Yes.
So with our last party size, when it was still 6 players, everyone kind of had like their partner. Like everyone kind of found another player they clicked with. I feel like that's happening again.
Great.
Okay, so we all retrieved the keys. Or some of you already had the keys. Let's just say that you've paid
Yeah, I'll
additional
distribute keys.
So Dunkel, why do they call you idiot?
What?
No.
No, he's
Dunkel
known.
means idiot.
Oh.
Dunkel, wait, what?
Dunkel means idiot and dwarf.
Wait a minute. None of our parties knows dwarf. Wait, why would they call me that?
I
Oh
mean,
no, he forgot.
Memory relapse.
No.
Wisdom check real quick.
No.
Please do.
Oh gosh.
It's coming back to
time.
you.
Oh, wait a minute.
I'm assuming this conversation transpires as you're walking to the stables.
Yes.
They are
Are there-
they are a bit down the road. You have to head for like 5 minutes.
Ooh, so it's a good 5-minute talk over there.
You're pretty. You're kind of old, right?
Mm-hmm.
Want to ride?
Sure.
Pick him up and put him on the shoulder.
The steel
Don't spoil
defender.
the kobold.
the the metal or copper dog is walking by your side as well.
At his head with
Thank
one
you.
finger.
Thank you.
Yep.
I swear to God, if you start putting some artillery on his back,
I wanted to ask Aurelio.
So what do you carry on you?
What do I carry on me?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Pulls out all
Well.
of his rocks.
I've got my rocks. I've got my gold. I've got my sword. I've got my hammer. And
Hammer?
yeah, motion to the Great Maul on his back.
Ooh, that's pretty cool. I have a hammer as well. It also shines like this.
He shows off the hammer that's basically the size of him, and it's kind of weird for him to carry this because, like, strength wise, it's difficult to pull out, but he seems to have a way of like moving it.
Danku, just to clarify, are you taking the cart with you?
Yes.
Okay. So you're riding the cart while
okay,
Aurelio's walking
okay.
next to you.
Wait a minute. Wait, was there like? Wait.
Yes.
Yeah. Wait, how is this going on now? We gotta change the scenario because if I have to take the cart, then... because we had it over there because it was a park, and the horses were by that whole entire like, what was it called?
Hitching post.
Again?
Hitching post, yeah.
Hitching.
It's a hitching post.
It's a hitching post.
Probably
I
don't
say this every session.
He probably would have left it there.
So you're not taking the cart?
No.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so you finally get to the stables and you see there's a older dragonborn sitting there, grayish black scales, and he's currently in the process of cleaning a saddle.
This is the guy I've interacted with before to sleep there before, right?
Oh, Aurelio. How are you doing, bro?
I'm doing good.
Alright.
I have no friend with me tonight.
He looks
Motion to the kobold on the shoulder.
on the shoulder. Alright.
Hello.
Alright, I see that. Staying another night?
Uh-huh.
Well, you know the deal. Give me that gold piece.
Pull out a gold piece that looks like... So... Yeah, it just looks like tiny. Like, you're not sure how he's even pulling these things out one by one.
Just like, and just stick it to the face side of the coin.
Yeah. Hand him the gold.
Alright,
There you go.
he grabs it. Oh, thank you very much. You know the stable.
Uh-huh.
Does he walk in with Dunko as well?
Yeah,
Yep.
he has to like duck down to get underneath the beams, not to hit his head and not to like kick you off his shoulder in the process. But he manages to do that, and then there's the stable with like hay stacks by the walls, and it's basically ready for you to
This looks comfortable.
take all the pleasures in the world.
what?
What?
What? What is happening?
Hold the fuck up.
Oh, what?
Hold up.
Set him on one of the hay bales against the wall.
Something ain't right.
Wait a minute.
Like, 'cause
You
a
good,
hay bale
Strife?
would probably work. A singular hay bale would probably work pretty good for a bed for a kobold.
Yes.
And then Aurelio just flops backwards onto the ground.
And horses start to neigh as there's a mini quake of the earth as he falls onto the ground.
Horses.
Okay, going back to to everyone else. You've distributed the keys and you've all headed to your separate rooms. all of them. So you go up the stairs and you have a hallway, and then at the end of the hallway you have another staircase heading up again. All of the rooms are basically the same. You have a comfortable and very clean looking rooms with a single bed and like a dresser plus a wardrobe set up on the opposite wall from the bed. A single window in most of them. One or two of you may not have a window in your room. And then Thaddeus, as you walk up the stairs, there's actually, so there's first floor, second floor, and then yet again it goes up. And there you see a staircase, but the staircase is slightly flatter this time. And there's no door, there's a hatch that you have a key to. You go ahead and unlock it, and as you swing, the hatch doors open, the double hatch doors. You are greeted with this beautifully designed room with a bed that's almost like built into the back wall with these beams coming up to the roof and most likely serving as the actual support for the roof, but at the same time creating this very nice royal-esque look for the bed itself.
This is what I deserve.
You have a big window to one side, which is slanted with the roof, as well as on the opposite side you have like kind of a door where even though you're not that tall, you still have to like slightly duck down to get through, and then through the door there's like a small balcony that overlooks the neighborhood of this area.
Look upon these peasants.
And you see
and
many
have
of them.
Gaze back and wonder, how do I become him? You don't. I'm one of a kind.
All right.
Anyway, I find myself in a corner and I'm studying.
Okay. Anything else that anyone would like to do before bedtime?
Good uncle.
Yes.
You guys are an adventuring group too, right?
Yes, we are.
That's cool.
It is very cool. I've met
I think
with oh,
you seem really fun.
am I?
Yeah.
I try not to be.
we should work together and group up.
We're together. What do you want to do?
I don't know. We're not doing anything, so we could just go along with whatever you guys are doing.
Well, my party seems to be doing something. I forgot what.
We can ask him tomorrow.
We could ask him tomorrow. Other than that, how would you like an improvement?
He gasps. That would be so cool. What kind of improvement?
An improvement to one of your weapons.
Oh. I, sit up, scooch over to be, facing him across the stable, pull out the greatsword first. Massive, pommel to tip. It's around 10 feet.
Thaddeus wouldn't mind if I did this.
And goodbye, mind sharpening.
And Dunkel will spend some of the night improving this very, very extraordinary sword that he sees upon him.
Damn, this is very big.
I made this because this is what I imagined when you two were getting along.
Dude, I love it so
Oh
much.
no.
So let me do this real quick. This is what Dunkel's imbuing onto your weapon.
Oh no.
I made it into official Discord
The
emote.
Amazing.
So basically, what he put on.
What did you put on it?
Radiant weapon.
It's a radiant weapon, yes, but
Okay.
You just put a flashlight on it.
he put a flashlight, yes.
Wait,
It is now
did you
tactical.
have a free slot for the enchantment? Or
So he replaced the mind sharpener
on
from
Thaddeus's cloak?
Thaddeus's cloak into this weapon.
What?
Goodbye concentration.
Okay.
It's okay. We'll find you a concentration.
We'll find your concentration.
We'll find concentration one of these
You
days.
feel less concentrated on your studying.
I mean, hey, you have 2 people to body block for you now, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm a frontline wizard.
Don't worry, I can help you with some saves.
Heck
When did that Dunkel one? What the heck?
I like to think Thaddeus is just studying and then just like that bastard.
That bastard.
Like, I just get a feeling like I'm not concentrating as much. All right,
your mind-
well, it's time for bed. And I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna strangle him.
Your mind
Magic
suddenly-
laws be damned.
So the way that Dunkel would most likely do this is not put a flashlight, but instead he'll pull out his alchemist set and begins to brew up a different type of like application liquid, and he would also bring out his blacksmithing tools, so it can kind of sort of like burn it in as sort of like a what was that blacksmithing?
Oh, that's so sad.
I forgot the name because it was like I know that it was using a liquid to burn the metal into, and it was like a on layer coat. I forgot, but that's what basically Dunkel does, and now it begins to shine.
That's really cool. Turn it on. Turn it off.
Flashes.
Turn it off. Turn it on. Turn it off. Turn it on.
And it
Turn it
doesn't
off.
turn on anymore.
We'll waste all 4
Use all
charges.
4 charges.
Yeah. We're blinded, and we blind the horses as well.
Not just the bright light.
I can just imagine a horse's face and it's like staring at you eating hay, and then
Dude,
just like
imagine-
squints.
Imagine the people walking by just seeing a flashing light like
Coming from the tables. Yeah, I'm just using like the light feature, not like the charges.
Yes, it works.
Okay.
That's really cool. He comes over to give you a hug, but then like sits there for a second trying to figure out how to do this.
We could just shake hands.
Before like putting his shoulder towards your chest and just tapping slightly on your back with one finger.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Now, just for our own safeties, I'm gonna tell a friend to watch over us.
Okay.
Okay. Good night.
Night.
Horses at the moment. All right. So, with everyone headed to sleep,
How do I make my token large?
ah yes, I have to do it. Wait, why is there 2 of you? Go away.
Hammer.
Hammer. Big.
Okay, so everyone finding comfortable night's sleep. Strive. I will need everyone's help here eventually. So, question is, would you like all of them to hear what I'm about to walk you through, or would you like to do it private and then have them join later?
I'll leave that decision to you.
Okay, I'll go with everyone here. I will let everyone hear. But I will ask for quiet as we're gonna go through this. Well, let me just
Yep.
open my documents.
A dream, a dream, a dream, a dream.
Dream, 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 dream.
Shut the fuck up.
I still can't get over that dog.
You go ahead and there's a candle light on the bedside table on like a stool next to your bed. And as you're falling asleep looking at that light and you blink as your eyelids get heavy. Oh, sorry, let me change the music. Pardon me, how could I have forgotten? Your eyelids get heavy, and as they do, you blink, and you blink, and then you finally blink, and your dreams take you into a warm and pleasant place. As a ray of light hits your eyelids, you open them, and you see light scattered amongst the branches of humid jungle canopies, and you hear a familiar voice, just to the side of you. Strife, is your head in the clouds again?
I'll look over. Who do I see?
You see your father. We're on a hunt. Get your head into it.
Yes, father.
You walk alongside him in this foliage rustling in the gentle wind, whilst your brother, Timber, tracks some distance in front of you, investigating the forest floor. I got it! They headed this way! And he points into the bushes. We have a lead.
Okay. I'll take point.
No, Strife. Let me. You know I'm being trained in this. You can't always lead the way. And as your brother leads, not allowing you to pass him, your father walks up next to you. Do you remember what I asked of you?
It's a little hazy up here. Can you tell me again?
If I must, son. To tend to your mother's storage. The tent for her herbs. You said you would get it up by yesterday and you haven't. Anything kept you?
I was just busy. I'll do it another time.
I know you will. Otherwise you'll be bound to some less inclined and kind duties. And I know you know what I mean. And as you're trekking, sometime after, your brother stops in place and he shows a hand back towards you so that you stop and you notice it, and both of you stop silent. And he points again to a direction and you glance over, and your brother jumps over a bush and he goes, "Oh, damn it. I thought they were here."
Can I go up to the bush?
Yes, you can.
Can I do an investigation to see what I can tell?
Yes, please go ahead. That would actually be... oh, no. So, investigate. So, what you find is... there probably was an animal here not so long ago. And you see tracks. And you see your brother. He walks one direction and then comes back, walks the other direction, and then comes back, and leans against the tree.
I'm gonna
Oh,
point out the
alright,
track.
Strife. You're up. Can you point me where I'm supposed to head it? Please.
I'm going to squat down next to the tracks and say, follow these. You can do it.
Okay. Would you like to assist him in this nature check?
Yep.
Survival, so.
I have proficiency with that, so.
Uh, Give me just one sec. I believe it's like +2 or something. Four. Okay.
On
You
the NPC nat 20s.
you help your brother out. You help Timber out. And you show him where the tracks lead, and then you just point a direction. You tell him what to look for. And he goes ahead, takes a few steps, and paying close attention. I got it, Strife. I got it. Alright. Follow me. And then he starts leading you. Following the tracks, you come across an opening with a fallen tree in the middle. And you see a four-legged beast just before it, feasting on whatever grass grows from underneath the old trunk of the tree. And your brother gestures again, stops you in place. And then he walks up a few steps, very gently, pulls out his bow.
I'll ready my axe, because that's what I probably was using at the time.
Okay. He pulls the string tight, and you hear just... and the pig starts running around, kicking in the air as arrow embeds itself within its back thigh. And you see it head just behind that tree and towards like a bigger open area. Yes, I got it! Well done, son. Now go and get it.
Follow the blood.
Okay, so you go ahead and you follow it. And you come to that fallen tree. And you see the pig is there, like 70 feet in front of you. And it's stopped and it's currently shaking and staring your direction. As it does, your brother walks up and then he puts the bow around his shoulders, grabs a knife that he brands with him. And again, I got it. And he starts walking towards it. Come here, you piggy. And as he's about to lunge towards the pig goes berserk and starts running around. And it kicks your brother's leg, and then your brother loses his footing. And as he does, you see him fumble on one leg, and he disappears. And the pig runs towards the trees.
I'll go see where my brother went.
Okay, as you begin to walk towards there, you hear, "Strife! Help!" And with that, you hear rustling of the foliage to the left of you. And from there, you hear... And as that sound reaches your ears, you turn your head and you see a massive boar comes from within the trees. And behind it, a number of other pigs. And we're gonna have a little combat here.
Oh, cool. I get dream combat? That's a first.
Okay, let's take a 10-minute break because I have to set up and I have to pee. And we'll get back to it.
Alright.
Okay, is everyone back or what's the situation?
Yeah, I think everyone's back.
I think we're good.
Okay, so how about we start with Ash? Go ahead and roll 1d8 for me.
Okay. 3.
Thank
3. You, my dear, get to be the giant boar.
What?
Trust me, this is the
fighting all of
correct.
you?
Yes. This is the best
Let me show
case
you what
scenario.
you're dealing with.
Y'all don't stand a chance.
Oh, battle map! Yeah! Kill.
All right.
Okay, let me give you control of that bad boy. Ash. Okay, if you go to Compendium or if you find it on whatever else you can, Giant Boar.
Giant boar.
Yeah, and
All right.
he's up there. Okay, so next we have there we go.
We're already planning this out too.
The only person in the group that could wound me was, I mean, I think all of you could wound me, but I think the only one who could outright kill me is Thaddeus.
Yeah.
That's why I said, Passion, don't give me the giant boar.
It's all
Well,
luck
I
of a
meant-
draw.
I meant Thaddeus in general. I didn't mean like.
Okay,
Giant boar.
next, Blix. If you would like to roll a d8.
In before 3.
5.
Booyah.
You get to be bored too.
Nice.
Why did I get chosen for this specifically? Not that I'm like mad or anything. Like,
Oh,
This
the
is
old
cool,
party
but-
knows what this is about.
wait, what is this about? Even I'm
We
confused.
lose.
can't. You can't lose.
Okay, next we have Eve. If you would like to roll d6 this time. Four. Good thing I can count. Oh, a 6. You get to be Boar 5.
Or
Couldn't we just
numero.
assign them all boars?
There's 2 people who also need to be your allies.
Yes.
Yep.
Wait, I have 2 allies?
Yes, you do.
Yes. You have a father and a brother, right?
Oh, yeah.
There's only one ally on the map.
I'm confused.
Now
what
one
No,
is
scroll
this?
up.
Two. Pull up.
We
That
are
is
all
be the father.
all
Ooh,
but Strife
old
are
man.
playing a NPC in this fight.
I
Okay.
do not have the giant boar.
So is this my past or is this a dream?
Yes.
You don't know. Eve, Kibby, or Corey. D6 for me, please.
1d6.
4.
Boar 4. No.
That'd be boar 3 if anything.
Boar 3, yeah.
Fuck. I hate Boar 3. The worst one.
Ah.
Boar 3 falls off the cliff.
I want to be.
Or 3 has 2 health.
It was
No,
the
I'm
one
a-
that was shot.
I'm assuming they'll have decent health.
Oh, well.
They have the relentless traits, which is good enough.
Why did I? Okay, thank you for telling me that.
Okay, so now we have Dunkel.
He's gonna get old man. We all know this.
I want old man.
Old man.
Man.
Just meant to be.
So what do I have to roll? A d6?
Roll a d4 this, right? 1, 2,
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, roll a d4.
Did I click it?
Did you?
No.
Very good.
There we go.
There too.
You get to be the brother.
Yes!
It's the brother, not the father.
Wait, is Kialis gonna be my ally?
Yeah!
Oh man, the luck of the draw. You actually
Oh,
lucked
my
out.
lord.
So we have Strife and okay. Wait.
No, I get to play a strafe. You get to play your
What?
dad.
What?
So I still have 1,
I'm curious how well you would play the strife.
2,
I wouldn't.
3, 1. Oh, Aurilo. Aurilo, go ahead and roll 1d4. 3. 1, 2. You get to be Boar 4.
Aw.
I'm jealous.
That's kind of funny how it kind of divided the team this way.
Okay, and then finally, Thaddeus. 1d2, please.
Daddy, yes. Daddy,
I
yes.
have to.
Boar,
Please.
Get a
boar.
one. Get a one.
Father, father.
You're Boar 1.
Yo!
Well,
Does that mean Passion's my ally? Passion's
Father
good.
will not be here.
Passion knows what he's
I'm
doing.
your father.
Your
RP wise, it makes sense.
I will play the brother as best as possible.
Thank you. Thank
Falling
you.
off a cliff.
Yes!
Okay,
Be a little cocky.
let's go and roll some initiative. So, if you go to the assigned board to you and press right click, are you able to add turn to it?
No.
No.
No, that's a DM thing.
Find boar.
Okay.
That is
Hey,
a-
Passion.
Yes,
I am not able to control any boars.
I cannot control.
You like that initiative?
I can
I
control
do,
this.
yeah.
22, that's a not 20!
It's meant to be.
Can you give control of the character sheet
Yeah.
for the boar to me?
I don't
Boar
have character
3
sheet.
has
You have to
3
use it separately, so you're gonna have to like type in the rolls.
Okay.
Boar 3 has 3 initiative. Yeah.
Yeah, boar.
So you can change the
squad.
initiatives, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah, if you are able to, if you can use the token when you get the red bar above it.
Yeah, can you? Because I don't have control of any of the tokens.
Oh, yes, sorry. I haven't given it to you yet.
Alright.
My
Boar
bad.
3 can move.
Wait, what's here? The Mighty Phil.
Yes. Ha!
So that one's Eve. That one's Milan. Six.
3.
Ah, Boar 1. Boar 1. Thaddeus.
Wait, who was
Watch me be the one that got shot.
Who was the big thing again?
Ash
Ash,
is
right?
the big thing. Ash, if you would like to swap with someone, I don't mind.
I'm fine.
Okay,
He
very
wants
well.
to play the big boy.
The big bad evil
Go
guy.
fuck him up.
Okay, so Danko, you get that one. I will send you a character sheet in a sec.
Yes, sir.
Butterbeater. Then this guy. Okay, everyone can see every token on the map.
Yep.
Okay, so if you can
Yes.
change, guys, your... Oh, wait. Yeah, if you can change your corresponding boar's initiative.
What's the initiative bonus?
0.
0, yeah, you just use the roll.
Yeah,
Who got
Ash
the
was the
boar
only one
stat
who got
in
one,
initiative?
and I still barely beat him. I mean, I nat 20'd, so, but yeah.
Barely. You have 7 above him.
You rolled a 19.
Barely or Borley?
Oh no, Ash.
Borley.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I need to send a character sheet to Danko.
The big boar's right on my ass.
Yeah. Well, it's good because we're still quite a distance away, so the boar lets you get close first. Oh, I see. Another boar and I have the same initiative. Ooh.
Yo,
Yeah,
guys.
you and me, man. You and me.
All
So
right.
great.
I feel like
So-
this is going to build good team building.
Initiative 3.
Exactly.
The maniacal
is
laugh in the
me.
background.
So
I want y'all to kill me.
I'm
Kill
role
the
playing as the boar
father
now.
first.
Who do I have prior beef with?
Okay.
Probably the one that shot.
What are my boars'
Boar.
Oh
character
yeah, which one got
motivations?
shot?
Yeah,
Um,
what are the...
So, everyone who's playing a boar except for the big boar or giant boar, go ahead and roll d20.
You know what? No. I'll take the hit.
You will?
I will take the hit.
Okay,
I'm
so
too strong.
B1.
And because they're not labeled, it's hard
my
to tell
gosh.
whose is whose. If you
Yeah.
guys make your moves fast enough, it'll be too hard to keep track of who's who.
Danko, go ahead and roll 1d6 plus 1. Determine how much damage.
7
Yeah,
damage.
this is-
Let's go.
Oh my!
7 damage.
Yeah.
I have a little bit of health.
4 hit points.
No,
No, that
Three.
was a D20
No.
plus 1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a 3. That's
Three.
So
Damn.
it's 3.
Three.
Okay.
That
that's
was
better.
really good timing.
Oh man.
That was too perfect. I would have been fooled if you didn't say anything.
Okay, so I have 8 hit points.
All right, Passion.
Okay.
Roll for Mufasa, if you will.
4-2.
Ah, wait, I rolled for
Who's
Mufasa.
bored?
I rolled 10.
Hey, you did? Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Who's 4-2? They've not got their initiative in.
Blix? That's Sap, I believe.
What's up?
Can
You're
you
up for your
change your
initiative.
initiative? Put your initiative?
I put 6 in, but I'm not sure if it's actually like putting in.
Okay.
It
Just
didn't go
press
in.
enter.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
There you go.
There
there
you
it is.
go. Okay, so.
Why is it so
Ending-
wild? Okay, there it goes.
Oh my, this is gonna be spicy, everyone. Okay, does everyone have a corresponding creature?
I think
Character
it's
sheet?
good that most of the boars rolled really low. That way they can all attack at the same time without being interrupted.
Just a wave of boars hitting.
It's gonna add some interestingness.
Man, I bet you really regret not having AoE magic.
Well.
Okay,
Well,
if we're
He's got
ready.
some-
You'd like to know.
Yeah, again, I will ask again. Does everyone have a boar character sheet in front of them?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, I had to use.
Just use the
No.
compendium.
You,
if you,
yeah, you can find it in companion. So there's like a E in the circle on the right
it's
side
an
on
E-
front.
I.
I. Sorry, I. And
Alright.
just type in boar, and then you'll have the character sheet for it.
Giant boar. All right.
Okay, top of the initiative count. And Strife. All you see is your brother falls off cliff possibly, as it seems. You don't see what's beneath it, but all you can hear is just him screaming your name and then shouting for help as the boars emerge from the foliage.
Strife! Strife!
Oh,
I'm coming. I'm also on the way.
Oh, okay.
Joke. Okay. I'm going to immediately strike up my lycanthropy. So where's that string coming from? Is this map accurate right now? Like,
Yeah, the map is accurate. So
my brother's right here.
No, that's your father. Your brother's falling off the
Oh.
cliff over here.
Okay, having stricken that up, I'm going to action dash and beeline for him. So I can make
That's
it
outside
here.
your reach.
80?
Yep.
Hold on. So this is 60. Sorry, it's just being kind of laggy. Another 20. Yeah, that's as far as I can go.
You have 60 base
Okay.
speed. Damn.
you moron.
No, he's got 40
Anything
base
else on your
speed.
turn?
Oh, okay.
I've action, bonus action. That's all I got.
Okay. Ash, as the big bad boar, what's your move?
All right. So you see as the boar rears back, kind of trots against the ground, and then starts 40 feet bowling over and slamming into your father.
Okay.
Oh no, bro.
Oh no.
All right. And with its gore attack, it rolls a.
Hold on, I need to relaunch my roll 20.
Yeah, go for it.
I forgot to have hardware
2.
acceleration on.
22. Okay, that definitely hits.
Gores into you, and having moved 20 feet in a straight line, it gets to gore. The father needs to roll a strength saving throw.
Okay, very well.
Oh, no.
So, Shooting Flame has +4.
Fail.
That's a
What, are we
18.
trying
He
to kill his
succeeds.
father?
He succeeds.
No gang.
I would feel terrible. But also,
Taking how much damage?
20.
Oh God!
Charging at a lot
Giant,
more.
giant boars are assholes.
Oh my
Wow.
fucking god!
Oh crap!
Oh God!
As I pin him against the tree trunk.
You basically do.
Strife. You need to be here, man.
Oh god, that HP bar has dropped. Oh god.
Oh,
I
yeah.
already
Wait.
would have more.
Wait, why
Yours
did
has
you
like
roll?
30 health.
It's 2d6 plus 3. Oh,
Yeah,
plus
I
but-
2d6 when you.
Charge.
Okay, yeah, got it.
Charge.
No, you're
Yeah.
fine. All right.
Oh God!
Turning back, seeing that Strife is gonna scream like, fucking, "No!"
No!
Oh fuck, dude! Oh shit, dude!
Brother!
You overgrown beast.
Like Zoink Scoop.
Strife!
All right, Boar 1.
Hello. I would like to bonus action rage because I've been shot, and then I'm gonna stand right here and just start to hit my hoof against the ground, getting ready to charge.
Okay, very well. Shooting Flame is going to disengage and use most of his movement to just jump over the tree just so he's like safe-ish. Don't worry about me, Stry. Help your brother. And that's gonna be his turn. Single Timber.
Get up.
So what happens is you're hanging off the cliff. You need to make either strength saving throw to see if you can maintain yourself there.
Alrighty. Oh, okay. I guess it's that number.
12. You feel as the strength in your fingers loosens, but you manage to hold on.
Brother,
Boar 5.
I'm slipping.
I'm coming. I'm not making the same joke twice.
Who's boar 5?
Sorry,
Whoever's
that's
initiative it
me.
is.
That's me. Sorry. Why is it not giving me like the distance?
You have to press right, click on the token, and as you're about to move it, press right click, and then there we go.
That's... You can also, there's a little circle tool with a ruler in it. That one just lets you measure.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's easier.
Pop's about to go down.
Pop's about to go down.
I'm sorry.
Whoever's playing them, I do feel bad. Kind of.
Fashion.
That's passion.
It's passion.
Oh, I no longer feel bad.
Okay, so what's your movie?
That's the end.
So then, can I get within? I can get within like 20 feet and then charge, correct?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
All right, so
I'm
you
guessing
go
that
ahead.
charge works like...
Run. Okay. So you get right up next to him. Go ahead and roll for the attack. Oh, I closed it again.
It's a d20 plus 3.
Yes.
Come on, old man.
You said plus 3?
Yes, plus 3.
Yep.
Damn, he got flanked.
That does not hit. So we go ahead and run up, but after he vaulted over this fallen tree, as he sees you approach, he like jumps back and using his arms to like lift himself, and you run ahead of him and don't impact anything. Okay, boar 2.
This is what ADD looks like.
What I'm doing?
Yeah, what's your move?
Oh, I'm not boar 2.
Who's board 2?
That's Blix.
Oh, me. Yep. Push to top. How do I move and not just do what ADHD is doing?
Use the mouse pointer in the top left.
Ah.
Select that tool.
And then if you want to measure, right click as you're moving the token, and then it's going to move the token and measure.
What is even happening?
Okay, he's gonna start moving towards Strife.
Okay, very well. Was that your dash as well?
Nope.
Okay.
You can action dash if you want. You can move however far. Yep. Okay.
Am I the only one that's seeing like a shit ton of numbers
Yeah,
on their screen?
No.
No, that's them doing their thing.
That's Phil and Ash
Sorry.
being HDG.
Sorry.
Okay, yep, I'll be able to make it just to Strife.
Alright, very well. And so we have Boar 4, which is Phil. Or Orillo.
Yep. Run there. And then try to hit.
Alright, go for the hit. D20 plus 3. That's
13.
13 just hits.
Oh no.
Are you doing the Goring Rush?
Yep.
Okay, so
When it's strength save.
you 2d6 plus 1, okay.
Yeah, I am not as devastating as the giant boar.
But still a strength save. Unless he's already down.
If they're conscious,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Strength save.
Your father goes down, Strife.
I think he's prone. Yeah. I think
they go prone.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we
Man,
totally
no
won't finish
relentless
him off.
endurance.
That sound.
Boars
He
are
does not have
herbivores, so we
any
won't
such
eat him
Get
at
up.
least.
No.
Boars are omnivores.
Boars are omnivores.
Hey, you
They will
see,
eat.
as he jumps up onto the wooden trunk of the tree, and he manages to dodge the first one, but as the first one, like, takes a quick turn, where he would have impacted, a second boar runs up, and as he's landing, you go ahead and you jump into the air, and with your skull, you impact into his stomach, and you hear a crack of a rib, and as you do, you see your father fall.
Yeah, he can roll on that 20 on his death save. He might get
Boar
back up.
3.
I move.
Okay. And Strive, we're back at you. What is it that you're
Okay.
doing?
First thing I'm doing is grabbing him and pulling him up. Timber.
Okay, you'll have to move 5 feet in order to be able to do that.
That's fine.
Opportunity
opportunity.
attack.
Closer to the edge.
You can take
Only a
it.
D6 this time.
I
That
believe
matches
that
my
hits.
AC.
Yeah,
Meets
that
it, meets
hits.
it.
That's 1d6 plus 1 damage.
Reduced because I'm in lycanthropy right now.
Plus
Half of
1.
one's one.
So,
Two
yeah.
damage.
So it's 1.
1 damage.
Yeah.
Pain.
Get wrecked.
Okay. You managed to get to your brother. Use your action to pull up him. Go
Yep,
ahead.
do I use athletics?
No, you will use your strength.
I have advantage anyway because of lycanthropy.
Okay, go ahead. 21. Okay, you managed to pull him up. He's not quite there yet. He's still holding onto. He finds one of those like shelves that he can just barely put his fingers behind and like grab onto it on the main floor of this like cliff. He's still hanging there.
Hurry,
What?
brother! I feel slipping.
Just get up.
Just don't die.
Okay, giant boar.
Alright.
I'm also. No, I'm not gonna do it
Rage.
yet.
You can
I
Yeah,
say in boar,
I'm
we'll kill
bonus
this
action
one.
raging right
Okay,
now.
yeah, that's fine.
In boar. Shove.
Uh-oh.
If you can move me.
I will certainly try.
I mean, it just requires an attack to hit to shove someone
we-
5 feet away.
We have to charge first.
No, I think a shove is contested athletics.
No, shove is a alternate attack. At least
Yeah,
that's
but
the
it's-
standard.
It's an alternate attack, but
It's
instead of making an
athletics
attack,
against
Oh, okay.
athletics or
Sorry, yeah.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well,
All right.
Yeah,
sorry.
go for that. Go for that.
shove him off the cliff.
Yeah.
Disadvantage. And, okay.
Whoa.
Barrels down in a dash, and
Oh, he can't move.
it can't
Okay,
attack, but
He's not getting off that cliff face.
This is looking a little rough.
Brother, what is happening?
what's behind you?
What is that?
Okay, Boar 1.
Yeah, I run 35 feet, and I do a goring rush.
Okay,
Nope.
definitely
As you
doesn't
come
hit.
up close, I stomp your like shovel nose into the ground.
I rage a little harder. Arrow still stuck in my side. I'm not making a pig noise. That's my turn.
I was hoping you would, but okay. Okay, Shooting Flame is down. He's gonna roll his death save.
Nat
Come on,
20.
man.
That
I
makes
love
it.
the save.
No,
Stable.
Just barely succeeds one.
Okay,
One success.
Stingle Timberg. Okay, you're still hanging there. Okay, you roll strength saving throw to see if you can pull yourself up the cliff.
bam.
Yeah, you do definitely manage. So, with the help of your brother, you managed to get up, and you're currently occupying the same space.
Oh no.
That's illegal.
That's illegal.
You guys are backed into a corner.
This big is talking.
Boar 1's eyes
Dream pick.
go from looking at this giant lion to the smaller lion, the one that shot me.
Oh wait,
And there's rage in his eyes.
Just shove the brother back off the cliff.
So you still have half your movement. That would you could jump over a boar.
May or may not take opportunity attack.
He's not leaving anyone's range. He's getting into. No, yeah, he is. The giant
Yeah,
boar's
yeah.
range.
Yeah.
No, he'll
You
stay
coward.
there.
No,
Okay.
he's entering ranges, but he hasn't left any.
Yeah,
He
no,
will
if he
leave
would
giant
jump
boar's
over.
range if he jumps to this square. Because he cannot make it through the giant boar. He doesn't have enough movement.
Just wait for me, brother.
All right.
Okay,
There'll be a couple of boards in the meantime.
boar 5. Eve,
Who can kill this guy?
Alright.
Stomp
will you
his
go?
head in.
Will you go and attack the fallen man with your boar instinct?
Do it.
No.
Do it.
Do it. Do it.
What should I do? Whack his
No.
bunkus.
Gonna make me stand around here longer, finishing this guy off.
Kill him.
Yes.
Okay,
Get
which way did you
closer.
move? Yeah, so if you right click while you move, that like locks the position of your cursor.
Yeah, you can give it
Okay.
anchor.
And,
And
then
traveling over
I'll-
the bump would
Perfect.
be it would be difficult terrain for like that 5 feet.
Yeah, so just one square backwards, like here. There
Okay.
we go.
And then I'll use
Unless
my
you
action
action
to
dash, yeah.
dash.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have an additional 40 feet.
Yeah, that's as far as I can go. All right, and that's it.
All right. Boar 2. You can't quite
Well-
get in there to get a hit.
Block off his attack or block off his escape.
You can prep a action.
Yeah, I'm gonna move 5 feet adjacent, and then I'll hold attack if he attacks us
Okay.
or enters my range.
Okay, so you hold when when one of them enters your range.
Correct.
All right. 4-4.
I am doing my best to finish this guy off.
That definitely hits.
Oh,
Okay, not a crit.
And it's it's automatically a crit because you're.
I mean, yeah, it is. I just wanted the satisfaction of maybe rolling a 20.
Fair.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's 2 death saves.
Yeah. 6 isn't enough to
Yes.
kill outright, so yeah, just 2 death saves.
yikes!
Okay, so
So
he has
let's
2
hope
death
this is
saves and
bad.
1 save.
He needs
Yep.
to get a nat 20.
Hi,
other roll
we're
a
the
nat
other
20,
party.
he's
We
dead.
kill your dad.
I'm sorry.
Okay, board 3. Unless board 4 decides to move. But
Nah, I'm staying here to
Okay.
finish this guy off.
He's gonna move 20 feet backwards and get ready to charge him to death.
Boar 3 will ready for, well, if either of the lions tries to escape, I'll charge towards them.
okay. Strife, we're back with you. Surrounded by the wild pigs, what are you doing?
Stepping in front of my brother. As a last-ditch effort, he's going to Daunting Roar.
Okay.
DC 16 Wisdom save or become frightened.
So
Or -1.
Yeah,
Alright.
we're stupid.
We are all pretty
That's a
stupid.
6.
board 1 fails. Board 2
Just because I'm big.
fails.
Doesn't
Ash.
mean I have a bigger brain. Yep. 1. Alright.
Oh, that's hilarious.
All of them
The-
fail.
The giant boar actually has a lower wisdom.
Action. Now that
No,
you
we
have
all have -1.
here's your frightened card.
Alright.
Action. I'm going to grapple the pig with an athletics check.
Which
Okay,
pig?
so are you grappling
big
or are
one,
you
the
gonna
big
try
one.
and shove it?
I'm attempting to just grab him by the horns and throw him off the other side of the cliff. The big
So
one.
yeah, so shove it. Yeah, so it's similar to grappling. Instead, just you holding onto the person, you make a move to like move them.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and roll your athletics
5d.
against Boar's athletics or acrobatics.
So,
You have disadvantage.
+10 and an advantage, and
+3.
you have to beat a 30?
Yeah. Have to crit.
You're also
crit
at
and a
a
30.
disadvantage
And
It's
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
because you're frightened.
So just roll 2 20s.
Yeah.
Easy.
Alright. 2 20s. Let's go. Yeah.
Okay.
Not quite.
You managed to shove it. Where are you shoving the giant boar?
5 feet here.
The giant boar begins to plummet as, unable to withstand the force of the lion in front of it that grabbed the hold of its tusk. It begins to fall down this like 100 feet tall cliff.
As a crit, can I just say, as I tugged it over, I shattered one of its like things off, snapped it right off.
Sure.
Oh, brother.
Oh my god.
You deal with these. You deal with these two.
Alrighty, I'll try my best.
Oh,
I would-
you're proccing attacks of opportunity from everyone.
Yeah,
They can't attack me. They're frightened.
Well, I
Uh,
can. I just
They can't still attack, it's just
yeah.
at disadvantage.
No. They hold on. Attack rolls with. No, there's something on here. They can't attack the source of their fear.
No, they
Oh, no,
can't.
they can't
They
move.
cannot. They
closer.
cannot move
have-
towards
yeah,
it. They cannot
close.
They
attack
have
it.
disadvantage. They have
I would-
disadvantage. It's fine.
I would also like
I
to know
miss.
if Boar 3 is ready to attack.
That's a 5.
For when you would try to move.
Yep.
So,
The other ones, these other two over here, aren't frightened by me. It has to be within 10 feet. So
yes, so could you go back there? Because I had already moved to charge you.
it's still my turn.
Yes, I had already moved.
Oh well, I can still sneak between you.
Yes, but it's still.
You might get knocked prone. Is the
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh
Might. It's a very low chance.
yeah.
very tiny chance.
Okay,
Oh,
go
yeah,
ahead and
but-
roll to see if you hit.
Yes. Boar.
That does not hit.
You're dodging and weaving.
And
Then
I
I
think this
would-
other boar up here can hit me as well. They don't have disadvantage.
Yeah, board 5 can hit as well. So if you roll straight attack, if you choose to do that.
Okay, so I can just a 1d20 plus 3, or
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
guess he's just leaving me with him.
Yeah, he's leaving you. I was following.
Oh, shit.
Ooh,
I think
Crit.
that's
it-
2d6 plus 1, please.
He's dead.
That's on me, but it's still reduced, thank God.
Luckily for you, that wasn't a charge that crit. Otherwise, that's fucking like big board
Bonkers.
attack you again.
Bonkers.
You said plus 10?
Does that
No,
stop
plus
me?
1,
at all?
plus 1.
Does that stop me before I
was
get
gonna
over
say,
here?
10 is a lot.
No, it doesn't stop you. It's not a charging attack.
Okay. 7 reduced to
7.
4, right?
Yeah.
Then did he step within Boar 2's?
He did not. No, yes, he did. He did step
Yeah,
here.
I stepped
so
between
you
all
get
of you.
a attack
You
as
have
well.
disadvantage. You have disadvantage because of the thing.
afraid.
Oh,
That's a 3.
3.
Man, I rolled. I failed my crit. Feels bad.
Yeah, you did
Yeah.
roll 20. Okay, so Stripe, what are you doing? What are you doing?
That's the end of my turn. I have I'm spent.
Okay.
Unless you give me legendary actions,
Giant
I'm
Boar
done.
is no longer. Boar 1.
That was a cool way to go. That was a cool story moment. I have no regrets at all.
So, you need to go, buddy. I'm gonna shove. I'm just gonna like rear back a little bit, like a foot, and then just full on deck you in the chest, trying to push you off. And
That's
that's
it, athletics.
it's just a. I'm afraid, so.
At disadvantage, yeah.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter. It's the same number. You have to beat, I think, 13.
Yes.
Over the edge.
I don't think it goes against AC. I thought it was just contested.
It is contested.
Yeah,
But
so
you rolled
they'd have to
8.
roll regardless.
Back over the edge.
There we go.
Brother!
Hanging on to the dear life again.
Long live the king.
Man, Strife is just not having a good day today.
Okay, shooting
Man, thank
flame.
God this is a dream sequence.
Yeah, not his past or anything.
Shooting flame.
Get up.
1.
He saves.
Passes.
Single timber. Why?
Is that
What are you
two-
doing? You're hanging there again. You can either make a attack with disadvantage against the boar in front of you to attempt and kill it, perhaps, or you can try and climb up again. But the boar is in your way. Kinda.
Here's my line of reasoning right now.
You should mimic your brother.
Mimic my brother.
Yeah, it's just
Yeet it
doing
off the cliff.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you can do the shoving attack with disadvantage.
By the way, Passion, do you want to roll 10d6 to see if the board...
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
sure.
of course,
Did
right.
you want to roll it?
that's have relentless.
I mean...
Well, the Relentless does have a limit of 10 damage or
damage.
less.
Oh,
and so
yeah,
it's
okay.
going to do more than 10 damage.
Yeah.
I mean, I
But watch
can
it.
roll it.
42
Watch it do
hit
all
points.
ones.
That'd be
42 hit
hilarious.
points. That's actually quite survivable.
Yeah, you have
That
a
would
cheat.
be-
You have a chance.
D10s.
D10s?
Yeah,
That's
D10s.
D6.
No,
How many
also-
D10s?
It's a
do you,
D6
you-
per 10 feet, yeah.
Yeah, it's
it's
D6 per 10 feet.
but
That's the standard.
unless you're
Yeah, that's the
homebrewing that
standard.
passion,
It,
you're upping
doesn't
it?
it depend on the severity of the?
It's 1d6 per 10 feet.
Yeah, so it
Alright,
would
then
be 10
be it
D6.
be it D6 then.
Alright. Oh, just enough.
45. It does it.
Alright.
It impales on a tree below.
Damn, 3 6s in there.
Yep.
If those
Alright.
would have been 5s or 4, you would have lived. Big damn
Yeah.
lore.
That's okay.
If you got a single one in there, you would have lived.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hey,
Alright.
what's your move, brother?
Huh.
Come on,
In this
throw me off.
situation, he's thinking life or death, and most likely there's two other ones here. Yeah, he's gonna take one down with him. So shove.
Okay, so go ahead and attempt to pull one of the boar in front of you down.
You beat me. Wait, you have disadvantage, right?
You do
Yeah.
have
Do I?
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck.
That's still better, yes!
Oh,
Yes!
I won.
You... How do you want to do that one? So there's the
So-
pig, like hooves and face just right up next to your fingers. What do you do?
So he launched at him at his like chest area, but he sort of twists with him, throwing him off as he falls off the edge as well.
Okay, so you're still holding on. You're not falling off yourself.
Oh,
Yeah, you holding with one hand. You manage to grab the pig's face, and you like pull it down with you, and it must have lost the footing under it as it begins to slide and then trips and just begins to plummet down where the giant boar went. Would you like to
Damn,
roll
look-
damage to see if you survive?
That fall damage really likes rolling 3
Oh,
seconds.
that is wrong.
roll it.
Yeah, he did. There's only one scenario where the little boars survive. It's where they roll only once.
Well,
No,
he doesn't
I
have
had-
it. You know, if he
I
was
had
full
8
HP,
hit
yes.
I had
Oh,
8
yeah,
hit
yeah.
points.
Oh yeah, fair.
Okay.
You-
Oh yeah, no, it was
Damage
literally
four.
impossible to survive that.
What have we learned today, everyone? Hands are OP.
Don't
Boar
stand near
5.
a lift.
Boars
pigs
hate
fly.
gravity.
Alright, I'm going after Strife.
All right.
Maybe back up like 10 feet and then get the charge.
You could. But then again, intelligence has a role in it. Would
Well,
however
but a
you roll
boar-
it, it's your character
mean-
at the moment.
Boars do back
Charge
up.
up,
for
yeah,
charge.
that's true.
It's natural instinct.
Yeah.
Natural instinct to get that
They know,
momentum.
they know to gather that momentum.
Hey,
Yeah, so back up and then.
D20 plus 3.
If he goes prone here, he can't go back to help his brother again.
Nor maybe help his father if he survives.
Nah, the father is dead.
No, father's dead.
That's 8.
I'd have to miss on an
missed it.
advantage.
Yeah.
Dude, I swear, these dice just hate me.
Digital dice.
You crit me like a second
Yeah.
ago. What are you doing?
True,
Yeah, just
True, I did.
Okay, Boar 2. Do you run
Okay,
behind the big lion that just...
Can't. So frightened.
Hero roar.
Oh, yeah,
and
I did.
you see a lion charging towards you. I wonder what a boar
I'm
would
gonna
think
go
if I
to
was
the end.
charging towards it.
And keep the
Well-
brother from getting up.
The trunk's in the way, I can't see it.
Okay.
I don't know if I'd be able to get an attack in or not.
Yes, so... I would say... Similar thing, yeah. Athletics against athletics or acrobatics.
to shove him off the cliff.
Shove them or shove him lower down the cliff.
Okay. Try to
You
shove
do
him.
have disadvantage because you're frightened.
7 plus 1.
I wish I was just a little closer. Fuck.
Makes it.
Also with disadvantage, right? See something
Yes,
there?
with disadvantage, that is correct.
Alrighty, I'll roll a second one.
It's alright.
So makes it.
No, you're fine.
Okay, Boar 4.
Say bye-bye to daddy.
No. Dude, if I was 20.
You missed! You missed!
Yeah!
Oh, fuck.
Yes! Fuck yeah!
The looming threat of the giant lion, who is now,
Get him-
by the way, twice as big as he was.
Get
He's
him move
running
around and
straight
like
towards
get
you.
under the branches a little bit.
When he lycanthropied, he grew like 2 feet, like a foot or and a half.
Nice.
Dang.
Okay, Boar
No, just
3.
rolling that 20.
Watch the dad die to a failed death save.
No, I'll make it first.
I'll.
How are you gonna
go
save him?
next with Strife.
How are you gonna hit him if I'm there?
I meant like if he dies to like rolling bad on the death save.
You
He's
won't.
got
No,
2 fails and 2
That's not
successes.
hit.
You won't.
Hey, wait, you can't move closer to him because you're frightened.
I was
No,
not
that's a
frightened.
different one.
I think
Okay.
it. No, yeah, it hasn't ended yet. It
Oh yeah,
hasn't
the
ended.
board
in-
3 was sending further.
I killed
Yeah,
Thaddeus.
I was not
He
frightened.
was frightened.
Well, they
I mean, I
can't.
can also shove your brother off if you want.
All right, so
Well, he can't move closer to me, but he's frightened to me.
Yes, but
No,
I am not
he was
frightened.
farther away.
he's not frightened.
I
Because remember,
wasn't-
he was the one that charged up when you started to move.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Hey,
And he
Anyway.
can move just fine.
Strife. So what's your move?
Fuck these pigs. I'm out. Yeah, I'm action dashing to like over this, like to the stump and then over it, and getting in between him and my dad.
Okay.
Let's try and nip in the bud.
Bonus action as I'm running there, you're going to see him take his claws and run them along his like both of his forearms.
Wouldn't I get an
Yeah.
opportunity attack then, since I was in?
Both of you will,
was in
yes.
fight?
Go
Yeah,
ahead
go
and
for
roll.
it. Go for it. Go for it. I'll RP this after that.
Are we doing? Is
Miss.
it D20?
Yeah,
Is it
D20
yes.
plus
D20?
You also have relentless option.
Yeah,
That's if you take 7 or less damage when you get hit.
yeah.
Oh.
If you take 7 or less damage, that would reduce you to 0, but not kill you outright. You can instead survive with 1 hit point.
Ah, yes. I thought it was relentless attack for some reason.
Just get advantage. Yeah, that would be very strong.
So, did both of you roll? Or was just Corey rolled?
Board 3 and board 5. 19
Okay.
does hit.
19 does hit me.
See, dice are not hating you, Eve.
Yeah. You've hit multiple times already.
They usually
They hate
do.
me. They hate me.
1d6 plus 1. That is a
Holy
6.
sh!
So 3 damage.
Congrats.
very
I'm
good.
almost 10 HP lower.
Yeah, no, we're not killing Strife. The goal here is to kill the family.
Terrible. Murder the family in front of him.
After getting hit by this boar, you notice as the blood wound will start to bleed, and that blood will start to burn a bright orange as it erupts in flames.
So the
he's
boar,
going-
the boar gorged your pads, gorged your leg, and as it did, the flame immediately ignites, and you run and you leave a trail of flaming blood.
As that happens, he's going to like dig his claw into it even further, and then pull it out covered in blood that's now flaming on his hand, crimson writing himself. I take 4 more damage.
Okay.
You've done
boar
almost as much damage as
one
we have.
did.
Yourself.
Okay, what are you doing? Shooting timber. You're hanging again, or still.
Wait, what about
Dad
the
needs to
death
make a
save?
death save.
Yeah, what about
death
the
save?
dad needs to make a death save first.
Oh, that is shooting flame.
Nat 20, nat
That also
20.
depends on-
No, he's dead.
He bleeds
I
out.
succeed. I
Wait,
win.
was there nothing I could do when I got there?
There is nothing you can
No,
do.
it's an action to stabilize.
Oh.
It's an action to even attempt to stabilize.
Your
His
father-
last words were like, "Son," and I'm dead.
Bleeds out in your
Right.
arms.
Oh.
That boar's dead.
Son, why didn't
Wait,
you do
no,
those
I am
chores?
dying in seconds. I took out the dad, and I'm happy with it.
I pushed the brother off.
Timber,
You'll
what's
die
your move?
Oh God!
Your dad just died. You don't know that yet.
Just get. Wait, hold on. Wait, actually, fuck. It is a death save. Oh, I was hoping I could do something. Literally nothing I can do.
Hmm. Because I can't do that. There's not enough space.
Do it again. Yank the other boar off.
Do it again.
I technically have disadvantage.
Disadvantages. Come on.
I can. I'll do it again.
You win this fight.
The frightened has worn off on the boar.
But I also have disadvantage.
Yes.
You still win this fight. You got +5. He's got +1.
Yeah, on average, advantage slash disadvantage is 5, so.
Fine.
You win this fight.
I'll roll it.
Die.
Okay, 14.
Oh.
Nope.
Yeah, no,
No.
17 was already rolled.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 17,
I
you
got-
have 22. Okay, one more. You have disadvantage on that. Come on.
No.
You got it.
I-
No.
It was the 14.
Oh, wait.
No,
You...
the
Oh,
Fury.
okay. I didn't realize. I thought it was Blix. Okay. You feel as the moist snout of this beast starts to poke at your fingers, and then you can feel these gnarly teeth and the tusks as they are starting to grind across your fingers. You fall lower. You're still not falling just yet, but you're now unable to pull yourself up. You need help.
Here we go again.
Okay,
Here we go
4,
again.
5. Is it dead? No, it's not. Where? Oh, yeah, Eve.
Yeah. That's me, right? Yes.
Uh-oh. You can't really do anything to the brother.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
he's,
not enough
he's
for him.
No,
beyond.
I can't.
And approaching the
She doesn't know that.
the raging lion is a suicide mission.
Shove the other boar into the brother.
I'm a goddamn animal. You think that matters to me?
So you just hear shouting and you're going towards it.
Yeah. Where am I going? I'm gonna go right over here.
That's a
There
difficult
you go.
terrain, so you have to.
Well, but if I use my
It's bonus,
my
yeah,
action
then
dash
you're
and
fine.
everything,
Yeah, then
I'm
you're
fine.
fine.
Yeah, I won't be able to attack him, but yeah, I just want to get to him.
All right, board 2.
Long live the king.
I killed Mufasa.
So, will Strife now blame himself for killing his brother? Because he got Mufasa, or.
You can't really reach him
Oh.
at this point.
Okay.
Board 2, I mean.
You don't jump off the cliff to like try.
I
and
mean,
knock him
suicide
off.
boars may be a thing in this jungle.
Suicide boars.
Stomp the cliff.
Oh, attack the side of the cliff?
Right, chuck some rocks in his face.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, pigs have. Okay, not that I want him to kill my brother, but they literally have shovel noses. That's what
Yeah.
they're made to do.
Yeah. Start
How
shoveling.
about
dirt down on
this?
him.
Yeah, you can start shoveling like rubble and rocks down his face. He's gonna make his strength saving throw with disadvantage.
Sounds good.
You got this, brother.
Okay. Boar 4.
Sorry, Eve. I am taking the disengage action.
No, the fuck you aren't.
Yeah, the fuck I am.
Okay, if you're
You
moving
could
back,
kill the-
opportunity
kill-
attack.
Nope, disengaged.
How did he get back?
You think you can outrun me?
I can, but I'm gonna make it work for it.
He's gonna.
You
he's
could have
gonna
killed
lure
the
him away
father even more, though.
You can't say that when I'm drinking.
Hey, think of it like this: a boar just saw a giant lion with flaming claws approach him. He's running the fuck away.
He should have did that before he made the
Right,
other
right,
attack. Then. Oh my lord.
What's it gonna be,
Yep.
Strife? Oh no.
That's my turn.
Okay,
Oh,
boar
okay.
3.
I wasn't kidding when I said I'm gonna shove you over the edge, my poor friend. Just kind of It's is it a? Let's do a contest. I think, right? We need a contest to shove you.
Yeah, that is gonna be.
Or do you accept it, or do you just accept getting shoved overboard?
I would say he wouldn't accept it.
Hey, I mean,
No animal would ever accept.
Yeah,
I know.
Blix, that's
Murder.
that's a contest between the two of you, so that's gonna be D20 plus 1 from each one of you.
Do I still have disadvantage from fear?
No, it wore off.
oh,
Oh no!
So
Sorry, Blex, but
Okay, so a brethren runs into your ass, and as he does, you fall onto a Leonin, begging for his life before your very feet. Make
Well, we
a
have some,
strength saving
Mufasa
throw with
inception
disadvantage.
Mufasa
Me or the
Inception.
Leona?
Timber.
Listen, D&D. This is a classic.
16, 24. You're fine. You're fine.
Boy!
Damn it!
A boar goes flying over your head.
You just got
Little
your
did we know.
Four on four violence.
That's what the brother's thinking.
Huh?
What's happening?
Little did we all know the backstory behind these boars. Tory boar.
That's
decided,
for another
I want to
time.
be the king. I'm king now,
Yep,
and he was threatened by Blitz.
this boar
Yeah,
is going to try and become the giant boar from
Okay.
the blood of his brethren.
Strive.
House movement.
What you doing, Stripey boy?
He's gonna murder you.
You bet he is. Okay, opportunity attack if you so choose, Eve.
Of course I choose.
Come on, have the luck of the dice on your side.
Another net 20. Let's go.
Right, if you somehow fucking miss this, I'm going to laugh so hard.
That is below his AC.
You
Oh,
4 more damage to him.
Wait, what?
No,
so
he doesn't
no,
do
I don't.
anything.
It
That's
doesn't
No,
below
hit?
my
that's not his
That's
AC.
below my AC. It's 18.
Nice
but
bait.
I lycanthropy, it gets +1.
Okay, Strife, what are you doing?
Reckless attack, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
Die.
14 hits.
14.
Okay, add a +1
Yep.
to add that, add
14,
this, and then
15
add 2.
So it's 8 plus 1 plus 1.
+2.
Plus
So, +4 total, so it's 12.
Why is it plus 4?
So +2 from rage, +1 from the pendant, and then +1 from the fact
Yeah.
that I'm in lycanthropy
No.
right now.
You haven't attuned to the.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. Then -1. 13, my bad.
Yeah, 13.
Still,
Or no, I meant 11. 11, sorry, 11.
The
Oh,
boar.
there's not an extra -1 on there somewhere.
yeah.
No, it's 11.
You sure you're not feeling a little bit kind today? Like a little bit
No.
happier? not
No,
raging?
no, I'm ripping him in half.
Yeah.
And my relentless is only 7 damage or less, so yeah, this is too much for it. Yeah. Yep, I'm dead.
Okay.
But I made you work for it.
Mm.
Got you even
That
farther
boar
away
is
so that you
dead.
can finish up murdering your brother.
Yeah. I just need an additional boar here for reasons.
Okay, Timber, what are you doing?
Because I can't do anything.
You can only save
Uh,
yourself.
Yeah, in just my regular position, I can't climb up on my own.
Unless you're
so-
not 20. And because you already rolled with disadvantage, you roll just normal strength saving throw.
Okay. Here we go.
Climb back up to be pushed back off.
Oh! Okay, you managed to pull yourself just slightly. It's gonna be easier time for Strife to help you out, but you're still dangling there.
Brother, hurry!
Is he within the reach of a boar again?
Is
not
boar
that
5
big.
dead? No, boar
So
5
we have
is
2
alive.
boars
Eve.
left.
Yeah, boar 5 and boar 3 are still left.
Okay, I really have to go. You go ahead and continue with the combat, and I'm just gonna go to the toilet quickly.
Charge him.
Charge him. Kill him. Kill
Yeah, I'm gonna charge him.
Delay him!
him.
Lay him first.
We must kill the brother! And then I'll run off and be a recurring boar!
You can't kill me!
And
You
Gucci,
have advantage. You have
I
advantage.
feel no remorse for your father.
Oh, that's 1.
Yeah.
Roll
Eve
again.
has
See
an
if you
advantage.
credit.
Yeah.
Why do I have advantage?
You're
You're like
reckless.
this.
Because I reckless. Oh wait, I had advantage on. Yeah, I did. Yeah. I forgot. Okay.
Yeah, Strife, you rolled even one less.
Ooh, just one away from that natural 20.
Yeah, 1 damage less would have not got the boar.
Alright, so
Okay.
it's 2d6 plus 1.
She's charging, right?
And you
Yep.
need to make a strength
save.
which I believe you basically almost guaranteed succeed,
Advantage. Yeah,
Wait,
you have
I'm doing
advantage.
what now? What am I
Yep.
rolling?
So
but-
roll
2d6
2d6
plus 1.
He had to roll a strength save because you charged.
Oh,
Oh,
That's 6 to
Nice.
strife.
Reduced.
Oof, yeah. Actually solid damage against
Hey,
the Leonin.
Whoop whoop.
Eve, you're smashing it.
Apparently, I'm like the
You can
only.
1v1
I'm
him.
like the only one dealing
Yeah.
damage.
Look, I think you should play a board from now on.
Why you haven't seen my actual
Changes to
characters
druid.
and shit?
Well, I've also had to ignore almost every single one of her attacks. This one I don't have to ignore.
yeah. Now you can start killing her.
I'm ready
Yeah.
to beat your actual character after this.
That's
Okay.
alright. I figured you'd probably kill me anyway, but I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were the NPCs in this. We were not meant to survive. The only
were meant
reason
to
we were
die.
playing the boars is for us to not be
So we
bored.
could kill the family.
Yeah, and
Nope.
and not just be sitting
Give
here
us
doing
that
nothing for an hour.
satisfaction.
Yeah.
Well, there's a different reason why we're playing the boars.
Okay, so end turn, Boar 5.
Huh?
Boar 2 is
Dead.
dead. Boar 4
Dead.
It's
is
dead.
dead. Boar
For
3.
3 lives.
You can't
Uh,
see the Leonin any longer. Like, it's not on your mind at this point.
Yeah, as far as you know, he's gone.
You
He's
mean the
just
one over the
following.
cliff?
Yes, the one
Uh,
over the cliff is basically
fair,
off your
yeah.
mind.
I assume chucking a boar at him would have been good enough. Which-
But I have been shouting.
Oh yeah, he is shouting.
But you're
He's
falling.
like- Yeah,
So-
fair, same as falling. Let's move around the stump then. Let's just get over here and
Get
probably
over
see,
here.
and probably see my boar friend be absolutely destroyed.
Yes.
Running away is an option.
Yes, but my boar hasn't seen any. He's just been shoving people over a cliff. So
Yeah.
Some friendly, some not so friendly.
Yeah.
Okay.
look, he was getting anxious standing in the back
Strive.
the entire time.
Now what? Where's that rage?
Looking at that boar in
recovering?
front of me that's charged me. It tried to knock me over, but I stood strong. I'm just going to claws right through the head.
Okay.
Oh,
That's a 19.
And then plus another 3. So
Again, exactly.
another 11.
I think that's 10 damage, actually.
Yeah, the previous
Plus
one you
2.
rolled an 8. And
Yes.
Yeah. So
Wait, so I'm
live.
still alive?
Rage.
I
Yep.
have 1 hit point. Oh fuck yeah!
All right, take another.
Now you're dead.
So you take
Now
10
I'm dead.
damage, it brings you down to 4. So you take 10, brings you down to 4, and then you take 7, which brings
Wait,
you
yeah,
down
also-
to
You're relentless.
relentless.
Right.
Okay, Crimson
No,
Rise.
Well,
you
also
just forget plus 2
plus-
from the rage.
and then
Oh,
and-
yeah.
plus 2 plus 1.
Damn.
So that's 3 plus
So-
3, 6. Oh yeah, that's over 7. That's
Yeah, so
8.
that's 13.
Yeah, nah, you gone.
I'm dead. That's okay.
That was a good go though.
You took 2 attacks from him, though. That's more than the rest of us could say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Literally
landed
one.
like 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best I did was get him way the fuck over here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
He's
here.
got him
Well, I
away
pushed
from
his brother
saving his
off.
brother.
I'm gonna run here, sprinting past my father. Just one last look.
You just see this crimson puddle build up underneath his now no longer breathing corpses on body. Timber. Strafe saving throw.
Ironic that your name is Timber.
Timber.
Timber!
Well, that is all I have.
Bye bye.
Unfortunately,
Bye-bye.
you cannot hold it any longer. You lose
We have
all the
succeeded
left
in killing
strength.
the family.
All the strength that was left in your
We win.
fingers escaped your body, and you now begin to plummet the 100 feet.
Alrighty.
Roll 10d6.
Nice
That's
work,
all I can do.
Margaret, we have won.
And before he survives.
If he fucking lives, I swear to God.
That would be hilarious.
I'm okay.
He just lands on top of the giant boar's hide. Just
He
Alrighty.
could make death saving throws, though, wouldn't he?
Oh, yeah,
If
you're
that
right.
doesn't reduce
It
him below
depends,
his...
right? If
Yeah,
it doesn't like,
double his
yeah.
health. All right.
What's his health at?
10d6.
25.
All right, so we need a 50 or higher.
50 or
Yeah.
higher and you're gone.
Whoop, bam.
38. Damn. All right, you're making death saves.
From now on. Okay, Boar 5 is no longer with
It
us.
is dead.
Boar 3.
One, he keeps fighting. Two, he fucks off. Fuck.
He
Yep,
fucks
he's
off.
fucking off. He takes one look at this like fiery Leonin who just fucked up two of his poor friends. Who's Leonin, even though he's bleeding and on fire, he looks fine, so he's fucking off. Yep.
Correct choice.
I'm
The one
running to the
smart
cliff where my
boy.
brother was at.
Can't quite make it there, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, you can go 80 feet, and then he has to make a death save.
Well,
Yeah, so
actually,
you-
75 because the difficult terrain of the
Yeah,
trunk.
difficult terrain.
Crap.
It's not like you'll be able to have too much impact, right, from atop the cliff, unless you want to
Well,
jump down.
He could jump down and just be fine.
Fair, fair.
I need to see my constitution.
Except
In before he rolls nothing but
goes into
6.
a
He goes
blood rage.
berserk and...
He goes into a blood rage.
Okay,
Oh.
so...
Well, I'm deactivating my rage now at this point. I don't need it. I'm out of gold.
Also,
it
it just
fades now
deactivates.
anyway.
Oh yeah, no attacks, no.
Yeah, you
so
don't take
it,
damage.
it would be a real wisdom save. No, it wouldn't just be haha.
Alright.
funny.
Okay,
So-
so running
Death
towards the
save.
cliff, you shout out towards your brothers, trying to reach him, trying to hear his screams of help back, but there's nothing.
It's silence.
Okay, Timber, would you like to make a death saving throw?
Yeah, no
I'm gonna
problem.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
One.
You're fine.
It wouldn't be
Okay.
with a modifier.
Running to the cliffside.
Yeah, death
Yeah.
save is just flat 20.
Well, that's translate enough if you're a bard, which you get to add half your
14.
proficiency bonus.
Yeah, that's 14 then.
Running
Which
to the
is one
cliffside.
success.
I see him down there, right?
Yes, you do.
I'm jumping down.
You are.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh,
What is it? 10d6.
I will roll it for you.
10d6 have.
He's not raging anymore, so not
Well,
having.
Nine
not
still
instant
lycanthropy.
fail.
Lycanthropy.
Lycanthropy.
Oh,
It's basically rage for an hour.
damn.
Yeah, the rage lycanthropy is, it kind of bit us in the ass a couple times.
You take 30 bludgeoning damage as you impact the
Reduced
floor
to
of this
15.
jungle.
And that's
redu-
what you under half.
Just to clarify, it reduces all of the damage,
Bludgeoning,
half.
piercing, and slashing.
From
Really bludgeon?
attacks or
but from attacks or
all,
from
all damage.
all
yeah,
damage.
because on rage it does say magical attacks.
Yeah, but I
Not
think that
magical.
So it's reduced.
it is, yes.
Yeah.
Let's see if that works. That does not
Okay,
work.
I'm still above half health anyway.
Damn.
Fuck no.
Damn, we lost.
Just by 1 point.
Oh wait,
if-
he
if
still
you-
has to make medicine checks.
Yeah,
Medicine
he
checks
might
to
just be
stabilize.
stupid.
Hmm.
Might just be incompetent.
Well, he's got wisdom.
Might just
which
be
I don't think
incompetent.
applies.
Yeah,
It is only a DC 10.
Yeah, DC 10 on
Well,
Okay.
DC 10 with a med kit though.
No,
still-
medkit
I
is
still-
you don't have to make the check.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm going to assist him,
So- so-
or I'm going to, just roll medicine.
yeah, roll medicine. 17.
Fuck.
You managed
lost.
to
All right.
gather your brother after he fell through a number of branches, banging off of them and probably breaking a number of bones. You managed to get to him and cradle him in your grasp. And he's still unconscious, but you know that you will no longer be losing a second family member.
Now, Passion, I have a question based off the wording that you gave us last week.
I know what I'm doing.
Alright.
Okay, so with that done, the dream fades away, but another vision appears in your head, and that one I will share with you personally.
4-3.
Damn,
Still living on.
Hi.
Even with 3 nat 20s in that fight, god damn.
It was a tough one. It
I
was
crit
challenging.
3 times and I still fail.
The dream fades away, and it's just you cradling your brother in your arms as you look up into the sun rays of the holes in between the leaves that you managed to find, and it blinds you for a second, and as it does, you blink, and when you open your eyes, you're no longer in the jungle, but you are in a desert again. But this time not in the middle of the night, or perhaps like the previous dream where you've met your mother. This time it's a crimson dawn. The sky is dark, grey, and the horizon is orange-red. As you find yourself kneeling down on the cold sand again. And you feel a touch on your left shoulder. It was a difficult one, Strive. But despite all odds, despite losing me, you prevailed and you've helped your brother. You did what you had to do.
It wasn't good enough.
Perhaps. Perhaps it wasn't. But you have to learn to lose things in order to save others. That is the lesson I give you today. And you see on a dune in front of you, a shape begins to move, and you see your brother. Fine. Nothing happened, and he stands on top of it, on the ridge of it, and he just waves to you. And your father kneels next to you, facing your brother as well. He would have lived a long and amazing life, if not for what happened. It boils my blood, just thinking about that night. And I know it does so with yours. It fills you with rage like it does with me. But keep your rage. You'll have a use for it soon. Take this lesson to your heart and continue on the path, protecting those who are dear to your heart. And you see as he pulls out the same gem that you have in your backpack or wherever else you might be carrying it.
Mm-hmm.
Keep this on you at all times, and we will be with you. And he places it on your chest, and as you grab it, his hand slips from underneath, but less than slips, more like disintegrates as his hand turns into sand, and then his whole body turns into sand, and it gets blown into the breeze, as the same thing happens with your brother. And the whole dream becomes windy, and as you begin to blink, and your eyes get watery from all the sand coming into it, even despite all those years getting accommodated to it, you blink once more and you wake up looking at the same candle that you've fallen asleep to. But just the faintest of timber showing as the majority of the candle has already burned through. Anything you would like to add or say or do?
He's going to inch closer to the candle before blowing it out and saying, "Rest well."
And as you do, we're gonna come back and you can finish your rest for the night. Okay, hello everyone,
Oh,
we're
they're
back.
back.
Hey.
Okay.
The image of a falcon just full on decking a mouse.
Oh yeah. They dive bomb at like 200 miles an hour and just punch shit. Just insta breaks its spine.
Oh my gosh.
Alrighty then, this is going to conclude today's session. Thank you very much for your attendance. Except for you, Ash, I'm gonna need you for another
Okay.
20 minutes or so.
Except for you, Ash. You're the
You
only one not
mind?
thinking.
Not being thanked for attendance.
Alright, I will be back with you shortly, and I will steal Hydra, if you don't mind.
Alright.
Goodbye, music.
Yeah, Ash, I will move you with me.
Okay. It's been fun every
Sorry, everyone. Sorry for abruptly pulling you out of there. Everyone started laughing as I did. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Man, that was fun. That was funny as fuck as well.
That was hilarious. I'm
Man,
not even mad that I died first. It was good.
I'm just gonna quickly add that I really hope that Shrive took what I told him today to heart, because I fucking poured my soul into that.
Yeah? Oh man. It felt pretty good. It's a very appropriate setting. I love the map.
Oh, thank you. I think I might have made the cliff, or made him fall off the cliff like more to the right of it, so then you can like line up 3 people across the cliff side. That might have been a better mechanical design, but yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
let me just find some kind of, music for the atmosphere so we can get into it.
Okay.
Okay, you've gained access to your room, and you've entered it with Cinder, and you were able to leave your luggage, your carryings in there.
Okay.
What is it that you want to do now?
I gently put Cinder down for sleep.
Yeah,
And
it is quite sleepy after having a meal with you downstairs, and a lot of stimuli for all the noises and conversations. It puts it at a tired state.
okay. I'll be back in a bit. I then take off all of my armor
Okay, very well.
and gear and grab my disguise kit.
Okay, what do you disguise yourself as?
I transform into an elf.
An elf?
Extremely slender.
Okay.
About 4'5".
Or okay, that's still within the medium range. Very well.
And put myself into commoner clothes with a bit of a hood.
Okay.
And step outside, leaving my room and briskly leaving the tavern completely.
Okay.
Stepping out into the night.
Before you do, You've gone to your rooms later evening, not, I wouldn't say like close to midnight. So my question is, did you wait any period of time before you left?
I'll actually wait an entire hour and attune to the headpiece.
Okay, very well. You managed to do that without an issue. And so you open the door from your room, you look out, and you just see one drunkard with a bottle, and he's trying to open the door. You can hear the the jingling of the keys, and as the bottle hits the handle of the door, oh, just get me in, god damn it. And then he opens the door and just literally falls in and then shuts the door with a loud bang. The hallway's empty.
Alright. I go ahead and step down the stairs.
Okay, you go do that. You were on the first floor, one of the first rooms that were given to you. So you'll need to step down this one staircase before you find yourselves on the main bar floor. And there you can see there's still some patrons within. Most of the active ones are by the bar, and you can hear a faint conversation in the distance, echoing through this cobblestone interior of the lower bar area. And then you just see one completely passed out person in one of the tables by the exit.
Alright. Just before I left the room, I will say I grabbed one small black bead looking object from a pouch that I have in my pocket.
Do you mind what it
Elaborating? It's Max Bomb.
Again?
It's
Smoke.
one of the fireball bombs that
Oh,
Beck made.
those ones. So the orangey red beads.
Yeah, the non-magical explosive.
Okay.
And with that, I'm going to step outside and head into the bad side of town.
Okay. You don't exactly know where the bedside of town is. You know roughly.
Right, I asked
You've
them.
been given directions by Dunkel. So as you exit the tavern, there's a road stretching. So left side, you see the same massive like ratush building. I don't know if that's English word, but the city hall. And then you know that's where the plaza is. And then to the right, you know that's where most of the like side streets are.
Alright, so I will head northeast toward the bad side of town and into the side streets looking for trouble.
Okay. You go towards that direction, walking across plaza. Did you want to be quick about it, or did you want to take your time walking around the plaza or beelining it across it?
I take my time kind of trying to blend into the night crowd a little bit.
Very well, okay. You managed to do that without an issue. There's plenty of loud people, even during the middle of the night. Still drinking, some are just chatting about life, not everyone's in the drinking mood. Some are just catching up, perhaps meeting an old friend of sort. You see some other homeless individuals, if you would, trying to spare the money from... Is that the spare the money from the beggars? I don't think that's the saying. I'm making this up.
I don't know.
But yeah, he's begging for some change. That's in the middle of the plaza. Or towards the middle of the plaza. And then you continue and you follow, and to the left side you see this large oval-shaped building with the pillars holding up its massive like dome structure of the roof. and then you follow further, and to the left again, you find a building that you have visited previously that day, the Guilds and Merchants Hall.
Okay.
There you finally reach a corner where you turn, and you find that there's two paths which you could go. There's the main path, which you've entered the plaza from, a big, massive road. And then further down, just on the corner of the street, there's a diagonal path, which you have traversed before going to Players Academy. But following that path, further down that road, you will find the place that Danko probably was alluding to.
All right. I'll head that way.
Okay.
Looking for any guards, basically trying to start keeping track of where they would be.
Okay. You've seen two groups of guards on the main plaza. One of them was patrolling around. It consisted of 3 individuals. And then second one, you spotted it was a couple of guards. They were conversing with people on the plaza. Other than that, following that same path, but this time not heading to where the Flayers Academy is, but heading further north. Not going... turning just before you would reach the magic shop that you've visited previously. Oh, also, sorry, music stopped playing because I didn't loop it. There we go. Sorry about that. And you head further up there. And one of the larger streets, not the main street, you see another patrol. Another set of, or another couple of guards just walking around, one of them holding a torch as they are just checking about. And you see them, they are heading from east to west at the moment. You follow further after they passed, and you've reached a sketchier part of the town now. You see that there's hanging lines of clothes, there's like barrels and crates all over the place, all over these alleys. There's less paved road and more of a muddy paths that leave tracks behind. So you found the area that you were looking for. What is your next move?
I suppose I'm going to actively look for any type of crime going down.
Okay.
Just listening and then tracking people using my ranger hunting skills.
Okay. You find a fresh set of 3 footprints that are going in almost tangent, and you find another set of footprints which is in front of them, but single.
Okay. I will follow behind that single.
Okay. Would you like to roll survival?
Sure. Relatively
10.
flat.
You try to follow the main, or the singular first set of tracks, and it's going well to the point where it becomes a merge of footprints at this point.
I do have a advantage on wisdom survival
Against
checks
your
to
favored.
track your favorite.
Okay, go ahead and
Not
roll
super
again.
specified. All right. 100% specific to this. 14. Bit better.
14, okay. As the jumble of footprints merges, but then you manage to follow exactly where the ones you were tracking went, and you see it headed this narrow alleyway between the two buildings, and the set of 3 steps of the 3 tracks continued forward.
Okay.
Are you going through the alleyway?
I'm going through the alleyway.
Okay, you go ahead, and no squeezing required. It's not that tight, especially with your shrink size. You go ahead and you follow those tracks until you come across a corner, and as you peek outside of it, you see a person cowering behind a barrel. And those tracks lead exactly to them, and you see it's a female peasant wearing a scarf across her head, keeping her hair tied, and you see her wearing like this dirty blue dress with white apron and a long sleeve white shirt as well, with like a flowery design on her around her wrist. And you see her just hiding behind that barrel, and just in front of you, the alleyway that you've just turned around, you see it opens up, and as it does, you see light approaching, and it's a good distance away. It's about 50-60 feet. So you just see this girl, and then you see the light, and as you see the light, voices begin to come to you. Hey lassie, you don't have to be afraid, we just wanna play around. And now you see the light is being carried by an individual, flanked by 2 others. And perhaps here. And he turns around and looks to exactly where you are.
Nope. Do I need to roll a stealth check?
Yes, you do.
As I flinch backwards.
Hiding behind the corner of the building.
Stealth. Not my strong suit. Nope. They see me.
2 of them. First one, most to the left, flanking the guy holding the torch. Hey boss, I think I seen something. Oh yeah, you did. Let's see what it is. And they start heading towards this opening between the alleyways. Imagine like a triangle of alleyways, and then there's this larger opening in the middle.
Okay. As they start heading toward me, I'm actually going to make some distance between me and them, trying to get behind another wall.
Okay.
To like duck around another corner.
Okay.
And then I'm actually going to go ahead and summon the Dark Shard. Magic. Prohibited be damned.
By Dark Shard, do you mean your blade that you can summon, or?
Yes, the blade that I can summon.
Not the new blade.
The new blade, actually.
Oh, the Essence Scatter.
The Essence Scatter.
Okay.
I'm going to read.
And so you do. It appears in your hand, the same magnificent blade of 2-sided face. And you hear them approach. And as they do, you no longer have vision on them, you just hear noises at this point. There you are, lassie! Come on and join the play! And you just hear, no, please! I don't want to go with you, please leave me alone! And a fight breaks out of sort. You hear the noises of struggling.
Alright. I'm not gonna let it continue any further than that.
Okay.
So I'll duck out of my hiding with the Essence Scatter in my hand.
Okay, following that same path. Now, the same narrow street that you've walked, you now approach. What is it that you're doing?
I look for the first of the three that I can see.
Yeah, you see one of them wearing a what's it called? This flat hat with like a tiny beak in front of it. Golfers wear it. Is it golf hat?
Golf, I suppose.
I
Yeah,
suppose.
golfer's hat. That's
Yeah.
a thing.
Yeah, so he's wearing that in like a dirty brown color, and he has the same like top of the suit, jacket matching it.
Yeah.
That's the first person you see, and so you tread through this alleyway, and you're not being stealthy at this point, are you? And you rolled a 7.
I rolled a 7, so no.
Okay, and so what happens is, as you emerge from this thin alleyway, the guy closest to you hears you and he turns around. Huh? What the fuck are you doing here?
The little senses regards. As I slash with the blade, sending an eldritch blast
Okay.
wave right into the first grunt, I suppose.
Oh.
And the as Azil sends his regards is a Hexblade's curse.
Okay, yes, go ahead and roll the attack against the first one that you have hexed.
Alright. So, the first swing with the Eldritch Blade. Would you consider me having initiative before them for the? Oh,
Yeah.
they have an. Okay.
We don't have to roll initiative, just.
Okay. Since they haven't attacked yet, I get advantage and I roll a 23. So, first swing with the Essence Scatter with the black side of the blade shoots a dark wave that deals 16 force damage as it slices into him.
Okay, that's the hexed one.
That's the next one.
You go and send this wave, and as you do, you see as his body almost splits in two on the upper half of his body, where his head and left arm are like separated to the left, and his right arm like flops to the right with the right shoulder as well. And he falls onto the ground, dead. And as you do that, the woman screams in panic as she just witnesses someone being murdered right in front of her. And then the guy with the torch steps back and he goes and, you take care of him. And he pushes the other guy in front of him and starts running away.
As my extra Eldritch Beam is part of the same attack.
Okay.
I get 2 beams for my spell attack.
Okay.
So I reverse the motion with the white light side of the blade. As a white wave comes slashing out at another of the 2. I suppose the one in front of the other.
Okay, very well.
That's probably a miss.
That is a miss. So as you reverse
Okay.
the blade and you swipe again to try and hit the other one that was just pushed in front of you, or closer towards you, not in front of you, by the main thug, you see as he just like steps to the side trying to dodge it, and this white energy of the blade that has been sent with this yellowish and rainbow energy within it, it impacts the house, and as it does, a piece of the house just like almost evaporates.
Right.
And at this point, the man is like catching onto the building and he's like trying to right himself up. I don't want any part of this. And like starts to follow the other guy that's already gone behind the buildings. And so
Right.
the second guy is still in front of you, and then the lady screams, and she's taking her opportunity and begins to run away, and she's going the same direction that you came from.
Okay.
Okay, what's your next move then? You have one guy that escaped just outside of your vision. You have second guy that's still in front of you. One guy that you just collapsed in one hit, and then this poor lady that just witnessed murder, screaming and running away next, like passing you by, and then running the same direction you came from.
All right. Eldritch Blast is a spell in and of itself already. So I'm actually going to Misty Step.
Okay, where do you Misty Step to?
I'm going to teleport in the direction that the criminals are running in. So
Okay. Teleporting
around
onto
that
the main
bend.
road or just outside of the alleyway?
Just outside of the alleyway.
Okay. As you do, you disappeared. Wait, is Misty Step? You don't disappear. You don't or do you teleport?
You do teleport.
You do teleport. Oh yeah, so I was right. So as you do, you take a step, and as your foot touches the ground, you disappear and blink, and you appear in front of the second guy that was running, and he catches himself on the mud. Oh my, what the fuck is this? Oh! And he starts running opposite direction that you just came from, and now you see both of them. The one guy that with the torch escaping down the main-ish road, or just escaping down the street, and then the second guy reversing his steps and going back towards the center point of this alleyway.
All right, first swing goes towards the guy that has the torch.
Okay, go ahead and roll for the hit.
All right. That's not an advantage.
Definitely hits with the 20.
All right. 14.
14 magic damage. Okay. He's running, and as he does, he swings his arm, and the same, I'm assuming the blackish energy of the first.
The blackish, yep.
Strikes his hand, and as it does, you see as the fingers, the pinky and the ring finger, are cut. Almost without being cut. It's like there's just this separation that suddenly appears. And you can see a spurt of blood from his finger as he begins to scream, but he catches himself, drops the torch, and continues running further.
Alright, and then the white blade comes down on him again.
Okay, go ahead and roll for another hit. That definitely hits. 11 does hit. You go and shoot him again, and this time it hits like his trap, and the same thing, like the clothes where you hit and this piece of muscle that you did hit almost vanishes. But he screams once more but continues running.
Oh, okay. Alright. At this point, I start running the other way.
Okay, so now you're escaping back.
Yes, I duck into a separate alley.
Okay, so on the opposite side
at
of
a
the street.
diagonal. Yep, everyone's looking away from me, running from where I was, and so I'm going to duck down
There's
another street.
not many people on this street. It's quite secluded. You assume most people are asleep. Those were the only stragglers during the night that you came across within this part of town.
Okay.
And so you do. You manage to find yourself in another alleyway. What's your next move?
I'm going to take the long way around.
Okay.
Going through the back roads, avoiding the central plaza, and make it back toward the tavern. Also making the blade magically disappear.
Very well.
Dismissing it. Hopefully that sates you for a little while.
You take the long way. It takes you about hour and a half in a normal pace to get around the plaza and back to the Jealous Angel Inn that you are staying in. You find your way in. The same drunken person that was by the bar table, not by the table to the next to the entrance, still there, still passed out. The only thing that's changed is that they snore now. Now you see only one person that's left by the bar, and all the candle lights are dimmed down or snuffed out, except for that one where the person's sitting by the bar. And you find yourselves in this darkened interior of the inn. Do you head back to your room?
Yep. Sneak up the stairs, head back into my room, and close the door as if I never left.
Okay. You do so. As you open the door and it creaks, you see Cinder's face as it lifts up, dazed. And then it's just like, and then it goes back to sleep as it notices that it's you. And that's where we're gonna leave this one off.
Alright.
Hope that was fun. Sorry for the goddamn song not playing. That's so annoying.
It's all
Aye.
good. That little vigilanteism. Can't
Yeah. But yeah, so you have hexed someone and you have successfully killed them.
Yep. And
Oh.
now there's somebody who's gotten the wounds from my sword that
Yeah.
might have to go to clerics or wizards. They're gonna have to try and investigate and find out how the heck this happened. So
That is a mystery for another time.
that is. I'm excited. Thank you.
Alright.